then,
you gotta keep Saquon.
and then
Fucking
my
Nova's
second
team.
my second one is going to be between either Waddle or St. Brown. I don't know who yet.
Really, you're not. Yeah, Saquon. Fucking Nova's gonna have the best team next year, dude. I'm worried.
It's tough because whoever I don't keep, I feel like one of you guys are going to get.
Well, Nova's got the first pick. I'm not gonna. I won't be able to get him. It'll be Nova, the most likely. But
Nova's going to get
Nova.
Nova's getting Bijan. Nova is getting Bijan. He already said it.
I think you said that. Yeah. Nova's gonna be a problem.
Oh man, he's gonna be a big bug problem.
He already beats me anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference for me. So
I think he's my early prediction to win it all.
Yeah, he's more of a problem for you. He already beats me anyway. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
I'm scared, Pig, because I don't know, because Waddle has those he can turn a 5-yard catch into a big fucking touchdown, but then Amon-Ra is good for PPR.
Yeah, yeah. Waddle anytime can explode for anything. You know?
Yeah, but then you got Amon-Ra.
It was the same way.
Yeah, but Amon-Ra is more consistent with the catches because PPR is full PPR is super important. So getting all those catches and targets is important. So that's why I don't know who to choose.
Tua can also get hurt, so
and Tua can also get hurt.
Yeah, Tua will probably get hurt at some point. Well, everyone gets hurt at some point in the NFL season, honestly. I mean,
Yeah, but then you got to think if Hill gets hurt, then oh man, Waddle skyrockets. So it's tough. Which I'm not wishing for Hill to get hurt because he's on my football team. So
yeah,
he better not get bog hurt.
It's going to be a weird year. Cosmo's not playing officially. Asked him.
So someone's got to replace him.
Yeah, Double. I was going to say Double's friends Ryan could, but he never asked him. And you remember that time he got really mad at us for saying all right. It was a month later, and that was how could you do that to Ryan? He was so excited to join. He literally ignored us every single time.
We sent him so many warnings and invites to join, and he just wouldn't join. So he just ignored it every time. So bullshit, he was excited.
I know. I don't know why Double was excited for him to join. That's what it was.
He wasn't excited. Yeah, Double was excited.
I think I've officially set my keepers, actually. I have, actually. I think you have to do it on the computer. Where's the Safari? I don't know.
Yeah, you do it on the computer. I've
done it, I think.
I don't know who to choose yet. I'm scared. I don't want to choose I don't want to make the wrong choice.
I'm just keeping Al. I mean, who else? Allen's my obvious choice.
No, for you, Pig, it's easy. It's Allen and Stevenson.
Yeah. Who else? Kamara's the only one else, even remotely, But Kamara's done, I think. He's older. He's older for running back. And I don't think what scares me about Stevenson is the Patriots always rotate running backs every year. There's always one that comes out. It's Stevenson's probably not going to be on my team 2 years from now. He's probably only going to be here one more year, and that's it. But Stevenson was a steal for me. Patriots running backs rotate really fast.
That's probably how it will go, yeah.
I hope Allen doesn't get the Madden cover, though.
I hope Allen does because fuck him. I want him to get the ultimate Madden curse.
I don't think you got to worry about my team next year. Nova is a big challenger because I'm not going to be that good. I don't think next year.
I'm scared, Pig. I'm very bog scared.
Nova's a real challenger.
Where do I go to change the schedule again? I already forgot.
Forget every year. Let me check.
or do you have to promote me to
I might have to.
Because I'm pretty sure that's what you did. Yeah. I think that's what you did last time.
Let me look. Okay, manage other teams. Fuck, I forget every year. Schedule.
Yeah, because I don't see anything. I think it has to be.
You might. Okay.
Yeah, then I make.
Find commissioner access. Yes. Okay. There it is. Yeah, of course. Dustin and Blake. There we go.
Oh man! All right, let's see.
Okay, so what week is Thanksgiving, by the way? For NFL.
What week?
Yeah, because I was thinking maybe we should do a rivalry week that week.
Let me see when. I can easily check that. I think I know how to do that. Let me see. Let me go to because the Dolphins play on Black Friday, so that will tell me what.
Yeah, that's a weird kind of. I mean, it's
Week
interesting.
12. Week
Friday.
12 is Thanksgiving week.
Yeah. Well, you would week 12 just be the rivalry week instead of 12-13. You know,
Yeah, we could do that. Oh man, let's see.
we're not doing a rivalry week 1 though, so we could have 3 straight at the end of the year. We did a rivalry week last year at week 1, but we didn't.
I must finalize the team list before editing my schedule. The schedule. That's what it says.
Wait, what?
It says to avoid losing your work unintentionally, you must finalize the team list before editing your schedule.
Do I have to lock the teams? Oh, that must be what it is. I must have to lock the teams.
Yeah, so it's draft checklist. Minimum of 4 teams joined, even number of teams joined, all returning teams managed.
Okay, we just got to lock the teams.
You want me to finalize it now? I can do
Yeah,
that.
just finalize it.
And
We're not.
Somebody else will just take Cosmos' place.
Yeah, that's what I did with Chase and what's his name? Oh. Chase is in our division. He's perfect.
All right, teams are now locked.
Yeah, that means no manager can leave.
And I can unlock them at any time. So
yeah, our schedule is going to be
Oh man.
What did we play? We played week 1 last. Oh, duh, of course. Hit the real the same as a rematch. So.
Yeah, but that's not
Oh,
gonna.
that was week 1 last year gives me bad memories.
Oh man.
Fucking Cam Makers 0 points. Najee Harris 10 points. Kamara 15. Like.
Oh man, it was pretty beautiful, Pig. I must say.
My whole team just did horrible. Like my whole team was just doing. It's terrific. It was bad memories. Pig.
Oh man, it was.
Week 2 is even worse because I thought I had that game won. At no point did I actually think it was going to beat you. I knew I was losing that whole time. You know.
Oh man.
It was a blowout. But like I was like, okay, I have this game won, and then Stephon Diggs has like 70 points. You know.
It was pretty brutal. It was pretty fucking brutal.
The way I lost, I know. I have the worst Monday night losses.
Wait, so who did?
It's like insane though. It's so crazy. I'm scared though. Like, it's getting progressively worse. Like, okay, you won in brutal fashion, like for fantasy wise. But last year someone almost died. What's gonna happen this year in the playoffs if you win a game? Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like an earthquake in like California, like an earthquake causes a game to be canceled or something.
I'm like a curse, Pig.
It's gonna be you win it like what, Pig? You're gonna win the championship next year because there was some earthquake in like LA or something, and they couldn't play him. Like they couldn't play the game.
Oh god.
The San Andreas fault. What? I don't know what the San Andreas fault ruptures or whatever the term is. I don't fucking know what fault line. You know, it's one of the 3 terms, but whatever it is, it fucks up, and they can't play any games in California. So you win because your opponent has a bunch of California players.
Oh wait, I think I got to. Okay, I think I need to arrange the divisions again too, because
what we got to do first.
Okay.
Edit divisions. That's what we got to do first.
All right, so let me go back.
How do I do that?
Edit divisions. Here, I'm clicking on it right now. So BFL Heroes.
It's me, you, Nova, and the Rascals.
Okay, so me. Who's the Rascals? Who is that again? Is that
It's
Chase?
Chase. Yeah.
All right, so
We're trading Chase for double. Double. Division 2 is easy. It's just Bloke, Chef, double, and Hayes.
Chef.
And Division 3 is everybody else. Thank God we don't have double A in our division. Thank God. That's the bright side.
Oh man, that would be a nightmare, Pig. That would be an absolute nightmare.
Yeah. Chase and I's a rivalry already, and we haven't even played a game yet. So.
Okay, so let's see. That should be it. So
Everyone else is Division 3. Yeah, you got Division. Yeah, you got it down. William's probably going to be like 14-0 and still complain about his team. It was so
God,
annoying.
he was so fucking annoying. He was pissing me off in the playoffs.
Nobody
He was like, oh, my player only scored 40 points instead of 50. Like, gosh. Like, why was he so upset about his players?
It'd be like if you were complaining when the DeMar Hamlin thing happened. You'd be like, oh, I only won by 1.5, but if DeMar Hamlin collapsed 10 minutes earlier, I would have won by more or something, you know?
Exactly.
Like, I still can't believe a championship was decided. It's just so like, I never thought that would actually happen.
I've won in quite the interesting fashion both years.
I know, yeah. Like the first one was like, okay, that was just this is fantasy football for you. The second one was literally life or death. That means there's going to be like a natural disaster next year in the championship to decide the winner.
Oh man, Big Judgment Day is gonna come next time.
It's going to be like the Rapture. You're going to win because the Rapture happened, and
The Rapture's gonna
players got raptured or something.
they all just like fly up into the sky. Gosh, that would be such a way. That would be such a me way to win. I'd be like, oh man, I win.
Oh, sorry. Your opponent didn't have a team to play because all his players got sent to the all his players went to heaven.
They all got sent to the overworld. Oh man, wait. So you wanted to face double?
Yeah, I want to get it over with. I'm gonna lose anyway, so I may as well just lose right away.
And then I'm facing
Liberty. Best teammate ever.
Okay, so Rascals is part of our. Okay, so this is not going to be a division week. This is going to be a bar.
This is just a regular week.
I think week 1 is already good. Who's Devonted offense? Who is that?
It's one of the new players, Arisa or whatever his name is.
I'm just going to keep calling it Devonted because I don't know who that is.
I mean, I know who it is, but I don't know a lot about him. I know Chase well.
Okay.
I've known Chase about as long as Liberty. Liberty Nova, I know who he is too.
Oh, I left my glasses in my car. God damn it. So I just got to work with this. So Devonted at offense faces Chase week 1.
I think we're going to do that draft call on a Discord call this year, though, and I'm just going to screen record it or something because we're going to have more than 6 people on it. Chase is going to be on it. Liberty is going to be on it. You know,
it's going to be chaos.
Yeah.
Oh man, fuck my fucking horseshit team faces AA batteries.
I had the best. We'll have a bet with Chase that whoever loses our game will have to change the team name for a month. So one of our games. Well, we'll do it for both games, I guess. But like that's a bet. So I'll have my team name locked for a month. So make that. Aren't we doing an over under for how many times me and Bloke change our team names this year?
Oh man, yeah, we are. Wait, so you wanted 12 to be a rivalry week?
Thanksgiving, it'd be interesting.
Oh man. Okay. So let's see. Let me do the math here. Week 2 is probably going to be a rivalry week.
Yeah, 2 will be the week. We usually have week 2 as a rivalry week anyway.
Yeah. So week 2 will be. We can do double ass versus Bloke.
Looks like Bloke's team will be in the ER after week 2.
We're gonna get it over with quick and have both you and Bloke's teams be in the ER after week 2.
I'd rather it be early though, because it's better than it being at the end of the year,
That's why I'm doing it. I should have Bloke face double in weeks like 2 and then like the very next rivalry week so he gets it over with.
Yeah. Because it's better than that being like don't give him at week 14 because he's screwed then.
Yeah. All right. So I'll give him. I'll have him face double early this year, both times. Oh man.
Yeah, like week 2 and week 8 or something.
I guess I'll be facing Nova week 2.
Oh, that'll be a real interesting one.
And then you'll face Chase. Liberty faces William, and then.
Oh boy, yeah. Me and Chase will be a good one.
Oh man, I think that's.
We have bets on that. So.
Oh man. So week 2 is Bloke versus Double Ass, Liberty versus William. Fuck my fucking horseshit team versus Rascals.
Just change my team name right now.
You should change it back to Romanian Eggnoggers.
Yeah.
And then Mox and Noglets face Nova. Chef faces Hayes. Devonted offense faces whoever replaces Cosmo. Okay, so that's week 2's done. Oh man. So week 3 is probably going to be normal again.
Yeah.
I'll
It's
be
just
facing
weird how like
Devontae
why did I always
offense.
beat Bloke, but you never beat Bloke?
Bloke
Like
owns me.
Bloke and Steph have been your kryptonites.
Bloke beat I beat Bloke one time ever.
And that was like the first time you guys played 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I love how my picture was Patrick, Squidward, and SpongeBob. And injured. Because I injured my teammate.
Gosh. I love that photo, that meme, the meme with all of them injured.
I know. The trash quadruplets.
when you when you sent the picture to the group chat of SpongeBob's, Patrick, and Squidward all in the emergency room.
That was my team. That was my team last year, though. Legit.
Oh gosh, that was Bloke's team too.
Bloke's team I always gets into every year since he won. Since
Bloke
he won, his team.
He has bad luck now.
I can't believe his RB2 one year was like Chase Edmonds. Or RB1, I don't even remember. But his running back.
I think it was his RB1. I think it was his RB1 at one point.
And
he was horrible. Yeah, and he was horrible.
At least Bloke still won his division this year or last year, I guess. He still continued his playoff streak, even though his division was horrible.
Oh man, yeah.
His division was so bad. I can't believe.
I think week 3 is good like this. Devontae offense versus Mox and Noglets. Romanian Eggnoggers versus. It's already starting to get confusing. Romanian Eggnoggers versus Liberty. Double Ass versus Rascals.
Chase,
Cosmo versus
this will be injured by week 3.
Chef versus Nova. Hayes versus William. I think those are all non-rivals, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right, so this one, rivalry.
I'm guessing it looks like we'll be playing in the middle of the year or something, or Thanksgiving or something. Oh God,
it's looking like it.
Yeah,
I think week 4
I'm not looking
maybe a
forward to
rivalry
games this year. He's gonna kick my ass as if he didn't already last year.
Oh man, yeah, he owned you.
I know.
I'm debating if it should have week 4 be rivalry week or not.
Well, you've only had one so far, so it probably should be.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Boom. Let's see. I think it's time I face you in week 4.
Yeah.
And then Nova faces Chase. And then Bloke faces Chef.
At one point, Nova unironically hated Chase, so that might be an actual rivalry.
Did he really?
It was, yeah. They didn't Chase didn't even know. It was kind of, I don't know. It was it was short, but still, that could be an actual rivalry.
Oh man.
Double and Bloke kind of could be a rivalry because they kind of do get mad at each other sometimes.
Oh man, they get mad at each other all the time.
Yeah, there'll be a rivalry. if one of them is losing, the other will get mad at the other probably. God, it's so annoying how I can I beat Devil once last year, but it still injured my whole team in the process. I still limped.
What did it cost? Everything.
And then this time I lost him pissed me off even more because I had 3 players injured and I still lost by 5 points. And Devil was like, "It's just skill." Yeah, you injured half my team and only won by 3. Half my team was hurt and he only won by 3 points.
Devil's so stupid for calling fantasy skill. It's all luck. The whole thing is luck. You could literally draft a bunch of bums, people who look like bums, and they could be amazing.
It's 70%. It's 60% skill, 40%. Or no, 60% luck, 40% skill.
Yeah.
You have to update your team and put effort into it, obviously, but then that's a skill.
I think this one's good too. Did Nova already face Hayes? No, he hasn't. So, boom. Nova faces. I think that one's good. Okay, week 6, rivalry bog week. Oh man, my screen is sharing, right? Because I don't want it to
Yeah,
be.
I see it.
Oh man,
Oh,
that will
man. I
be
just don't care.
that. Bloke was just so done with the season.
Oh yeah, he had a rough year. He had a more rough year than me than I had probably, even though he made the playoffs because his division was so bad. I would have won that division.
And yeah, that's the only reason he made the playoffs was because of how bad that division was.
The division
It
was
was
a
like
joke.
the AFC South or NFC South.
Yeah, I mean he played Liberty pretty close. He didn't lose until like the last quarter. I mean, on the bright side, but
I mean, I guess
he
I'm
didn't
facing
get blown out.
Chasing this week, and then means you face Nova, right? Yeah, I don't think you face Nova yet, so that means you face Nova.
Oh great! God, Nova's gonna destroy me twice again. I'm probably never gonna beat him.
And that means Bloke is gonna face double ass again.
Week 6.
I'm gonna get it over quick for Bloke.
Yeah, I placed double twice. I think I placed double week 7 and 10 last year. So, but my team was just dead by week 10 practically because my team got injured to him just twice in 4 weeks. So his team's going to be a wreck.
Oh man,
It's always Bloke that really gets the beating versus double. Every time one of Bloke's best players gets hurt versus double. Every time. That was like the first. That was really when this. That's really when the doubles opponent's team getting hurt thing started. Was 2 years ago when Zaquan got hurt from Bloke against
yeah.
double. That's when it started. I remember.
I don't think I need to have myself face double like now.
Yeah.
I don't want to face double in the late of the season.
Yeah, you don't want to face them week 14 or week 13, and right before a potential pivotal matchup.
Yeah,
in the division.
I have a feeling I'm gonna finally open the season off with a loss this year. I just have a bog gut feeling about it.
You've won your opener 2 times in a row. I think the only time you lost your opener was when I won the year 20 was the COVID year. The year I won because we played week 1, and your team looked pretty good. My team was like I scored 250, you scored 205.
Oh yeah,
Your team was decent,
I
or my
remember
team
that.
was just really good that week.
Yeah,
My
I
team
remember
was dominant the first 5 weeks of that year, and it was okay. It wasn't great. My team was mediocre that year.
My team was literally like horrible.
That year. But it was good. Your best performance was week 1, and other than that, like except or after then versus Joel, like a few weeks later, and then after that, just died.
My best wide receiver was Tyler Boyd.
Robbie Anderson.
And Robbie Anderson, and Robbie Anderson's a bum.
I remember you wanted to get him kind of again next year, at one point. The next year.
Yeah, but then I realized he's a bum because he was actually somewhat good for me at the time.
Yeah, he had a decent run.
But then he became dog shit. Let's see.
I still can't believe Joel fucking picked a kicker in fucking round 7.
Oh man,
Pick
yeah.
a kicker round 14, dude. Like it's not rocket science.
No, yeah.
He really thought he was sniping you there.
That's all he ever does is try to mess things up for me, but it makes it so much better for me.
He would have dominated the league if he took Diggs. He would have kicked my ass. I wouldn't have stood a chance.
He probably could have won everything.
No, he would have won. He lost by like 10 points. He lost by like 20 points to Diggs, and Diggs went for 50. If he had Diggs, he'd have won.
Oh,
It's not even a joke because he dominated.
The butterfly effect is crazy.
I know, because he would have had that year for sure. I would have lost in the championship to him.
That would have been so bad.
Do you remember how he was trying to get me to rest his lineup versus them that 1 week?
Yeah, then he got mad when you didn't.
I was 5-0, and he was saying, "You can take a look." He still beat my ass that week. He was like, "You just rest your team."
God, he was so annoying. He was so stupid.
He was trying to give him a free win. Like, what's that?
It was so dumb. Oh man, I don't. You haven't faced Devontae offense. Oh, you did face Devontae
Can
offense.
he missed the playoffs in you guys' league last year, right? Your random league.
Who?
Joel, didn't he pass him at the end?
Oh yeah, yeah. He did really bad. I think he got. He barely missed because he was like talking all that shit, and then I passed him the last week, and I kicked him down out of the playoffs.
Anyway, yeah.
And I warned him. I'm like, Pig, you're talking too much shit. All you takes is one bad loss for you and one good loss or one good win for me. And I passed you, and that's what I did.
When what did he say after you passed him? Did
Oh,
he say you cheated or something?
oh man, I gloated. I gloated to him, and he was, of course, accusing me of shit.
Oh, cheating as usual.
Yeah, like he always does.
Didn't he say you were cheating during the draft or something? When you guys did that draft.
Oh, yeah, I think he was.
Oh my god, he's so retarded.
Oh man, he's a fucking idiot.
Guys, Jacob's cheating the draft. He's messing with the projected points. Yes, he thought I was messing with the projected points. Why would I mess with the projected points? If you're gonna accuse me of cheating, at least accuse me of cheating something that makes sense.
No man, yeah,
Like, who would fucking mess with the projected points?
it's so dumb.
I love how we have all our leagues history now on this. If you check on laptop, all 4 years. Can't believe this is the 5th year.
I know this is already my 5th year of doing fantasy, Pig. I feel like I'm like a veteran now, Pig.
This is like my 10th year.
I'm a veteran now. Oh
Oh,
man.
I'm a super veteran then.
Oh man.
The Rats was Chef's team. Oh, I'm looking at your matchup versus Chef in the playoffs. Your first year.
Oh God, Pig. What a nightmare that was, Pig.
Yeah, you versus Chef back then is me versus Nova now. You had Russell Wilson, Hopkins, Woods, Jones, Cook, Kittle. You've had Kittle for a while. You have Kittle.
2 years I've had Kittle.
Hasn't Bloke had Adams for like 4 straight years or something?
It's always been him or Chef who has Adams.
Oh yeah, that's no wonder why they always beat you.
Yeah.
I'm looking
Dude,
through it. Yeah.
Adams and Mixon combined for like 120 points this past year against me. Against me. That's how bad Bloke owns me every time.
Yeah, Bloke's team was not that good that year, and he still destroyed you.
I don't know. It's crazy.
And my team wasn't that good this year, and I still destroyed him.
Oh gosh. Chef has to face someone else.
Hans. I'm looking for who had Adams in 2020. It's just funny how
Chef faces Nova that week, and then faces William that week. And now I gotta see. Oh man. Boom. Boom.
oh man.
Okay, I think this week is gonna be is good. Let me check who who double ass faces and all these. No, I know double's good. Okay, I think week 8 or week 7 is good.
Yeah, that's good. It's weird because Bloke has Adams this year, so he's going to be keeping him.
No, this is fuck.
Maybe.
Bloke faces. Okay, I need to change Bloke's bog opponent. I'll swap this. Have Bloke face Cosmo and you face. I don't think you faced William yet. So.
Oh.
Oh man, that was a beautiful name, Pig. It fit that moment perfectly.
And That's been both you and Liberty's team name. Just it's been everybody's team name after the Mar Hamlin thing. They would fit better after that because everything, not only the way you won, but just fucking. That was all our reactions. That was like, I didn't even realize how bad it was with the Mar Hamlin thing. The first 10 minutes. I don't think you were watching the game at first, right?
No, I wasn't. I was on the game. I was on like playing video games.
And then you come back and like, dude, I think you just won the championship just because someone almost died.
And I was like, what? I was like, wait, what?
You probably thought it was Hayden Hurst at that point, I think. And then you looked it up, and you're like, what the fuck's going on here?
I was so confused as to what happened.
And then you turn the game on, and you see,
Fuck, this whole thing is fucked up. I don't think I can face double this week. Okay, let's have. Oh god. Oh god. Have. Bloke face. Okay, Bloke will face Liberty. Bloke will face Liberty.
oh man.
I will face double Auschwitz because I don't want to.
So watch.
Because I don't want to face him any later than week 7. Okay, now. Let's see if you faced William in any other weeks. No, so you and William is fine. Let's see if Nova has faced Cosmo any other bog week. No. No. And no. Okay, so Nova can face Cosmo. I mean, I believe Chef can face. Has Chef faced Chase at all? No, because I face him week 5 like I do every other year. I face Chef in week 5 and 6 every year.
It's true. Yeah, I feel like you always play in that range. It's so weird.
Yeah, and I always face Bloke around like weeks 10 to 12.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's going to happen again this year because I'm on week 7 and I still haven't gotten to us. So it's probably going to happen again.
So I played you. I played you, Chase, and Nova by now.
Oh man.
And you've played. I'm assuming that too. I'm assuming we've all played each other by now.
Yeah. Well, the only division that hasn't all played each other by now is BFL Nogs because I made Bloke face double back-to-back rivalry weeks.
It's just funny to me. Double won this division the last 2 years in the regular season, but still went one and done.
Because he's a fraud pig.
I know because he gets luck. He gets all his luck in the regular. He's a regular season luck guy.
Yeah, he's a fraud. He's an absolute fraud.
I think he went 9-5 both years too, and he just goes one and done both times.
Oh man, it puts a beautiful smile on my face, pig. It puts a.
I still can't believe he went 0-16.
In all your years of playing fantasy, you had never seen that before.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's bad.
You're so terrible, dude. Even Jose didn't go 0-16 his first year. And even Jose won a game that year. I miss Jose in our division. I want him back.
I miss it too, pig. I miss having bye weeks.
I wish Jose was in our division instead of Nova.
Me too. I wish it was just me, you, and then
Jason Jose.
Yeah. But I wish it was 2020 double.
Yeah.
2020 double and then Jose.
Well, yeah, we'd have 4 buys.
Oh man, that'd be incredible, pig.
Oh yeah, we'd just be fighting for first and second. We'd just be fighting for a bye week at that point every year.
Oh man, that wouldn't be fair to the rest of the league.
No, yeah. We had Jose and Ethan one year in that division, and that's the year we dominated.
But last year our division was way too stacked.
Oh yeah, it's still pretty. It's still really good. Chase does know football. He doesn't. He's not an expert or anything, but he does. He's probably on par with knowledge as Double in fantasy knowledge.
Okay, so he's like your typical like fantasy player.
Yeah, Double. I don't think he just has the same. He just doesn't possess the same luck Double does. Probably
Okay.
Double just has insane luck.
Yes, he does.
That's what makes him good. Is just he has all this luck.
Oh man, let's see. So week 1 I face Liberty week 1. Then I face where am I at? Where the fuck am I? Oh, then I face Devontae offense week 3. Then I face Chef week 5, and then I will face Double Ass week 7, and then week 8. I'm not gonna make that a rivalry week. I'm gonna have me face I don't think I faced William yet.
Yeah.
Or I could face Bloke.
God, so like Double, you've at least you beat Double in the playoffs at least, and he got a taste of his own medicine, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
He literally lost because Dylan got hurt. Well, I think both Blitten and Bloke are here. I'm trying to add them both. But my fucking laptop's glitchy.
Oh, we still haven't done that.
I think there's like a setting to.
Oh man, ho Bloke.
Oh man, hey.
I think
Oh,
there's
man.
I think there's a setting to set like to turn on whenever someone joins.
Oh yeah, it makes a noise.
We're doing the schedule. He's doing the schedule.
Oh man, Bloke, you've never seen me do the schedule before.
No.
Like, live. Oh man,
Oh god,
it's a bit of a bog hassle.
It looks really annoying.
Yeah, you're.
So
I think
far,
you're playing
so
double week. You're playing double twice.
Oh,
early
yeah.
in the year.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
at least I can get it out of the way.
That's why I did it. I have it so that you face him. You face him in like the first 2 rivalry weeks or something like that.
Like week 2 and 6 or something.
Or
man.
yeah,
For 2 of
I
the
have
first
you
3.
face- Yeah, 2 of the first 3 rivalry.
At least
Yeah.
it's not in December.
That's why I did it early because I didn't want to screw you over.
I mean, Loke's the only person to make the playoffs all 4 years, though. Loke has the playoff streak. I mean, last year he got lucky because the division was terrible, but
Yeah.
still, playoff streak. He hit.
Babes fantasy football.
Yeah.
God, I think me and Bloke have terrible memories of last year overall, though. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, especially me, I think. Monday night football has just traumatized me in terms of my losses.
Who's I just don't care. I hope it's not Parker.
That's me.
That's
me.
Bloke.
That reminds me of Parker.
I don't care.
Oh yeah, that's right. God, you know what's funny? Parker gets really Parker like legit got scared right up the dick pic. Like legit, you could tell he was scared.
Yeah, you can tell by his voice.
He's like, because he actually got like legit scared. He's like, "How do you know this? How do you know me? What's your game here?"
Yeah, and he was trying to act all like nothing bothered him, but he went on his community tab and went like, "These immature people are trying to bring up my past.
Yeah, I've
get
seen
under
that.
my skin."
I've seen
I'm sorry,
that,
like-
noticed.
Like, here's the thing: like, you can have like sex with people and be ace, you know. Which for him, maybe that's like I was gonna say, like he sucked dick before. Okay, whatever, that happens. People can be ace, but what really clears to me that he's not is the trying to have cyber sex and sending nudes to somebody. That's like
Yeah.
clear. Because a lot of ace people who are asexual have sex at first before they actually, realize. A lot of people do.
Yeah.
That he's like 20 or 21. I don't even know. He's so weird. I think he's
My age.
21.
My age.
Parker. Metal is 25 though.
Believes
Did you say he tried to have like he tried to role play with you or something, and then he realized
Yeah,
you were
he thought I was a girl. And whenever I said I'm a guy, he just stopped responding.
That's funny.
It's always funny when you do a double court case, like both Metal and Parker.
I wish we could have. We only had one double case, and that was with what? And that was with Logan, and he got one of his friends.
Logan and Dean.
I remember, like Logan, we were like, "Please bring your partner in crime here."
Yeah, he thought like he was gonna own us by doing that. We were like, "Please do it."
And it was
We
funny.
were so happy because we got 2 for the price of 1.
It was funny because they would say, "We didn't do anything."
Yeah, like Logan started crying in that stream again.
You still have
We were
that?
so happy we got 2
No.
for the price of 1. You know.
No, but we do have one clip from it.
Wow. And that's probably the.
Ma'am, he's a criminal.
No, it was whenever
Yeah.
he said or no, we are. God, I don't remember. Oh, it was that. Yes, you did. No, shut up.
And then you just hear his voice. His voice starts cracking as he's crying.
Oh,
This 13-year-old kid was always just dropping F-bombs.
How many cases did we have with that guy? Like 10?
11 or something.
Oh man, I miss it.
and you started these since 2018?
No,
No,
well,
20.
technically, yeah.
Kind of, actually. Kind of
But
since 20.
it was different. It was different. The judges back then were like fair.
No, we had cases since like 2015, actually.
But yeah, but that was in the community.
They
Yeah.
were reasonable. The judges were reasonable.
But they were all us. They were still
were
all
actually-
our alts.
They were decently.
They were like, okay, can we please invite the next witness to the stand?
Yeah,
Now
we
they're
had
just like,
all
"Sing
lawyers
Barney!
and shit.
Sing fucking Barney right now.
Oh,
Now
remember?
they don't even have a stand.
Remember
It's just
Zahir?
What is it? What?
Zahir or whatever. that guy-
Zahir? Was that the kid who was all like, at least I have a girlfriend now?
No, he was like your grounded.
He was
Yeah,
talking
he
like
was
a
like,
video
"You
game
are
character the
grounded."
whole time.
He talked like a Plotagon character, and he was like, "You are grounded for 2682856."
Oh my gosh.
You know what he reminds me of?
What?
You know, fucking SML, Charlie and Friends? That's what
Yeah,
he reminded me
it
of. He
was
talks like that. It's like we were having a court
Filmed
case with
in front of a
Charlie or
live
something.
audience. Filmed in front of a live audience.
That's what he was trying to sound like.
He looks like him too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's like what the case was. It's like we were having a case with fucking Charlie from Charlie and Friends. That's it. You two are
The
grounded.
cases
Grounded.
were double. Were honestly funny. Yeah, that's what really got the cases going was whenever we did them with double in 2020.
I just love how they kept appealing, stealing blokes' predictions.
Yeah, it all started because we were like, "You stole our predictions for the NBA."
He gets mad with the jokes.
And now
He
we
gets
just
mad with predictions.
claim get every prediction right.
We do though. I
Yeah,
predicted the Knights would win 7-2 last night.
yeah, and
When
I
will
predicted that the Heat would win by 3 points in Game 2.
when
I
will
predicted that he would be here since the play-in.
Yeah,
Well, since the beginning of the season, but like I didn't say it until the play-in when
You're
it seemed like he was least likely to.
exactly.
a petition to have Timmy's dad to have a return?
Yeah,
Court case
we
next
just gosh, I'm trying to. I think I found someone on MeWe that we could do it with.
Please, I want a case so
Who is
bad.
it? Well,
His name's Ren,
Court case with Ren.
Ren.
Hoek?
Yeah, it's spelled just like Ren Hoek.
Why is he like metal or something? Like,
Yeah,
what's
he
wrong?
gives me metal vibes, so I don't think he's a predator.
No, he just blew the planet.
He's just immature.
He just exploded a few planets. That's all. Still a pretty bad criminal. That Amanda Rose person.
Oh, We really tried with her, but
Yeah,
she just didn't respond.
Yeah,
Hold on. Yeah.
I've actually known Amanda Rose since back then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What did she
but
do?
no,
Like, isn't she do something like really actually like? Isn't she like actually a criminal?
no, she was just much of a crybaby back then. But I remember,
Oh, she
like,
was just annoying. Okay.
yeah,
I just know she was hated. Do you remember when we were all commenting on our post with the
Yeah,
judge
we-
account? Austin was like, "You stole my crown and put it on the Christmas tree."
But Ronnie said that she was like 24 or 23 and begged this guy for nudes who was like 17. Like that's not horrible. I don't really think that's as illegal as other things, but it's still
No, it's like that's predator. It's a predator, not a pedophile.
yeah.
There's a difference in predator and pedophile.
Yeah, exactly.
The technical definition of pedophile is like,
Someone who's genuinely prefers children.
prepubescent,
Predator is just someone who
like
under
16,
given circumstances
Yeah.
preys on a minor.
yeah, like 16, 17.
'Cause-
You know,
The
I've
people
known-
on To Catch a Predator are married and they still have these
Yeah.
sexual encounters with minors.
yeah.
I remember like Amanda's like phone was leaked online, and then there were like a few calls like spamming. Like when I did a stream with her one time, and then she received like spams from like trolls and stuff on stream.
Yeah. Man, was she Pika girl?
Yeah, I still have the stream.
People would always reference her back then.
Like the best part about this league though is I do know pretty much everybody here. Like
Yeah.
Marisa or whatever is like the only person I really know. I've known Sace for like a lot, like a year and a half now. So
Oh man,
he'll be cool.
Who's Devonted offense?
That's Marisa or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Much know him.
oh man, Bloke, how do you feel about facing Nova week 1 pig?
Good luck. Good luck.
Oh gosh.
Because that's who you're
Whoa.
facing.
Hey. Whoa, hey.
You get to face the already favorite to win it all.
I should just keep my username. I just don't care the entire year.
It's gonna be changed by like 5 minutes into week 1.
Doesn't he play double week 2?
Let's see it.
Oh,
That
Let's see.
username, Mac Jones, come on.
He does?
Yeah, you play double
Great
last week
news.
too.
Hello. Who does he play week 3?
God, I
Week
get
week,
a
th- week 3 he plays whoever replaces Cosmo.
Okay, so he has a chance. Okay.
Well, I need to find a way to win one of those 2 games.
And then he faces Chef, and then week 6 he faces Double Ass again.
Wait,
Double.
who's Mac
Double
Jones?
husband.
Steel Rag.
That's Liberty. Right.
Yeah, that's Liberty.
What about Cosmos Communist Rebel?
Well, he won't.
Cosmo won't be playing.
Someone's replacing that.
Yeah,
guy.
because
Yeah,
he had a horrible first season.
He started 2-0 and just
He had those were his only 2 wins though.
He was like the 2012 Texans.
what's every year was 2013 or 2014.
Or no, 2013.
Oh man, that was brutal. I felt bad for him.
Every second his whole team was as injured.
Shank Barney.
The Moxton versus Cosmo game wasn't like 93
Oh,
to
that
89.
was like it was like 93 to 89.
Dude,
That was the Colts Broncos game.
I'm glad I won because I told you guys. I said if I lose that game, I'm quitting fantasy forever. and I won that game in the most stupid fucking way imaginable too. Because like all of his players started getting hurt at the very end, and I was just like, "Oh wow! Of course, that's how I win."
Yeah, it's
And then one of his players lost yards, I think, and that sealed it.
God.
Oh, I think it must have been Hurts kneeling or something.
Oh, the championship was
Oh.
just. How did that even happen?
Yeah, like a championship, we just don't like. That was a regular season game. It wouldn't have been that big of a deal. If that happened in like week 12, we wouldn't really. It wouldn't have really mattered, because we could have just.
What's the name of defaulted offenses? Whoever plays manages it, that team again. What's his name?
I don't know. It's like a Risa or something.
Rico.
I had contact with them. I'll be fine.
It's just I'm trying to remember the name so I have it down.
Rico Studios.
Trades. Yeah, for trades and stuff.
Rico
Studios. I'm gonna beat Chase twice. I need to beat Chase. Or I need to beat somebody in the division twice next year. It's got to be Chase. Because Nova's gonna beat my ass twice. I've accepted that.
Well,
He always does. Every time.
well, it looks like
Like,
the only
whatever.
the only username that
Whatever.
is
Okay, me
that only
twice.
the only username that is by itself is Chef, and the rest are just
Yeah. He doesn't even.
I love how Chef has been like the most mediocre team the last 3 years practically since his championship.
I know, but
appearance.
somehow he's made the championship.
I know. He's made a championship before double. I mean, double that first year, but still.
We're gonna make sure Double never makes it to a championship. He's literally just a fucking fraud.
We're gonna stack his opponents, just like we did against Steel.
Oh man, we got so much karma for that because they destroyed our league the next year.
why
Yeah,
do you always do
that's
Or,
an
well, he
inside
just started
joke.
with his all.
We've been doing that since 2016, I think.
Oh man, yeah. We've been saying like a bunch of idiots.
Yeah,
for,
we
like,
have so many dumb inside jokes that everyone else is like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
for 7 years we've been saying that dumbass inside
Like-
joke.
Bog,
But yeah.
even though a lot of people have adopted Bog recently because
Wasn't it William who asked
We're the
about the joke?
founders.
Like,
We're the founders of Bog.
yeah,
wasn't it William who asked how you guys came up with that?
yeah, and we were like, long story. It was because on my Albert account I said Nogger instead of
the gamer word?
yeah.
Gamer word.
And so I thought the word Nogger was funny. Then I shortened it to Nog, and then on accident I said Bog because the B is next to the N. I'm like, Bog is funny sounding too, so we just
Bog,
went
Gog,
with it.
Bog, Gog, Zog.
Cog is from Toontown, for all I know.
Yeah.
Dog. And then
And
fog,
Bog was another word we accidentally made up.
and then fog, and then gog, hog, jog, cog, log,
What's my
mognog,
favorite?
pog, quag,
Yeah.
rog, sog, tog, vog, wog, yog.
I wish
jog.
Robert played fantasy, but
Yeah.
he doesn't like football.
Or Jake. Jake is still around. No,
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
he's in my server.
He joined the recent stream.
If Joel was fucking not a dick, we would have our 12 and it would be perfect.
Yeah.
Oh man, well, don't worry, Pig. He's still blocked on everything for me.
When's the last time you talked to him, man?
I've had him blocked for like 2 months. But, like-
Jeez, I didn't know that long.
he's sitting there messaging me on PlayStation and shit still, like trying to get me to unblock him. But then sometimes he joins the party that I'm in with my friends on PlayStation, and he'll still continue to gaslight. I'm like, dude, how do you expect me to block you on everything when you're literally blocked on everything and you're still going along with the gaslighting as
Yeah.
if like why would I unblock you? He's like, I'm not gaslighting, you're gaslighting.
Of course, that was what he always said.
I'm just like, oh yeah, man, you're staying blocked, little pig.
Yeah. He's not even the stoner of the group chat anymore.
Oh man, nope.
There's 2 of them now.
And oh man, this is
Probably
tough.
drink a little bit if we win the cup. I mean, barring a collapse, we will. Was this not? If you just don't pull a 2012 or 2011 Vancouver, we'll win.
Yeah.
But
Canada?
even then, 2011 Vancouver, both those two games are the first two games were close. We whipped their ass the first two games.
Wait, Vancouver, Canada, or Vancouver, Washington?
Yeah, the Canucks
The Canucks.
from Canada, British Columbia.
I think since '67, only the Canucks, like one of the Montreal teams in the '70s, and the 2009 Red Wings are the only teams to lose a 2-0 lead in the Cup final.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Red Wings had control at first.
I think every team won at home at home in that series until Game 7.
God, the Red Wings were so close going back to back because of the Game 7 missed. It hit off the crossbar.
Yeah.
They were really close to tying it and
They
possibly.
dominated the last 5 minutes of that game.
Yeah.
They had several chances. But McFlurry was good in that game. McFlurry has been weird in the playoffs. He's had some of the worst.
I know.
plays
He has some of the greatest moments, but also some of the worst.
Why is he so bad at puck handling though? Because he had that play versus Columbus in 2014 too. And I think the game-winning goal in 2008 was an own goal on his part.
I get rid of this.
I can't believe the dumb team chose Matt Murray over.
Because they went with the younger
Is he
option.
a coach?
I know, but still. Matt Murray was just a failure
Is he a
after
coach?
2017. No, a goalie.
Why does every single team? I was just saying this. Like every team that runs like a veteran goalie to the finals, like always lose.
I know. This is
Because it was Price in 2021, McFlurry in 2018, Rene in 2017.
Martin Jones in 2016.
At least Martin Jones was decent in
Yeah.
that final. He was the only
he
reason
actually-
he won a game.
He was the only reason they were in it.
They got 6.
Yeah.
Um,
Was Ben Bishop? Yeah, Ben Bishop in 2015.
Khudobin in 2020 was another example.
We need to watch Hockey Bog Blitz.
Hockey and what?
I just said you need to watch it.
The Kings.
Depends on my stepdad.
Kings
He
can
usually
hella buff
watches
this offseason.
football.
I think they're contenders
Yeah.
because that's what they need as a goalie.
Should
They
be
have that's it.
a Kings fan. Or a Ducks fan.
Oh God, the Oilers. I think the Oilers are going to get Carter Hart.
Oh, God. Like, that's an improvement over Skinner. Like, come on.
The Oilers with Skinner were like ML with Joel in 2015 in the playoffs. We just kept giving him chance every time.
Us with you with whatever that
Mike Davis.
Yeah,
That's
like
the most generic name ever.
me with Zach Ertz.
I heard Mike Davis like 7 times. When I've only started him like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I was like, maybe this week Zach Ertz will have a good matchup.
He scored like 8 points.
3 points.
Chase Edmonds is number one by far in this.
I hate him so much.
And Gaudreau.
I seriously hate Chase Edmonds more than any player in sports history.
Oh man.
You're gonna post the right going.
Johnny Gaudreau is your number 2 probably,
F this team.
right? Gaudreau is your number 2.
Here we go. I'm starting to get pissed off.
Who's your number 3 then? Like
believe-
probably like Ryan O'Reilly or something.
I believe Bloke is gonna rant on
Yeah.
the team that he hated, and he's gonna go F this team. Here we go. I'm starting to get
I think
pissed
you're
off.
like in 2021 in hockey, our teams are like equal. We're just both so dominant that year. It was insane how dominant our teams were in the 2021.
Bloke, do you remember the entire transcript of Johnny Test rant?
No, but I remember most of it.
Now
What
I
about the
do
intro,
my
dude?
rant on this piece of shit.
What about the intro? What about the intro?
Fuck this show. Okay, here we go. I'm starting to get pissed off. You know why? Because now I have to do my rant on this piece of shit. In 2022, Bloke just dominated hockey, and then last year, I just dominated.
Yeah.
Like, but in 2021, we were like even. That's why we were both. That's why the championship was so close. It came down to a player missing the net. Like that was. I don't know if you've ever seen that play, but like that dude had no one defending him either. No one was in the way. He had a wide open chance, basically an empty net. He basically missed an empty net.
It's
Like
almost
McFlurry
11.
had no chance of making that save whatsoever.
It's almost 11.
Oh man,
It's almost 1 for me.
it's almost 2 for me.
Damn.
Oh man.
Oh man, bloke, looks like I'm facing week 10 once again.
What do you guys always play like week 10 or 11?
I always face him in like week 10 or some shit, and that's what it is again. I always face Chef in like week 5 or 6, and I always face bloke in like week 10 or 12.
I know,
That's
it's
how
so weird.
That's how it always is. Oh man.
So tired of. I've already lost twice to Nova, so I'm kind of already 0-2. So poor Bloke has to place Nova's juggernaut right away.
Oh man, yeah, I'm making it so that bloke gets through all the hell right away.
Bloke usually does have a rough start though every year. Even the year he won, he started 1-2.
Yeah.
He just then won like 12. He just then won like 10 in a row or something.
They
He
should make it
only
so
lost
that
one the rest of the year.
Yahoo should make it so that you can like literally swap weeks directly, so that way I could like swap week 6 and all the matchups in it with week 4. Like just literally just move them. That way I can have it so that bloke just gets double over with on weeks 2 and 4. Just
Remember, I
gets
messed it up actually one year, and even Bloke faced Hans week 2 and 4.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
I think you had 4 straight division matchups.
God, that's just hell.
Yeah,
That was like the Colts this past year, where they had like 4 division matchups in like their first 6 games.
God. And I
That was
remember
hell.
the Falcons in 2015, their first 3 games were against NFC East teams. Like, that was so random.
Oh yeah, and they won all of them. Huh?
Yeah, the NFC South just murdered it.
Seriously,
That
one
division.
This is why. Then just I think we beat the Saints, and like that's it. The Bucks kicked our asses. The Falcons beat us closely. The Panthers destroyed us.
The Panthers just
Jesus.
destroyed it. Or no, they barely beat the Giants, but still.
That Bucks game was was like one of the most memorable EDP videos.
Yeah.
That's how you got your team name right there.
Wave the white.
White flag?
Week 2 against the Cowboys is what spawned the infamous.
That's gotta be my mom.
Why the fuck do I even root for this fucking team?
I thought you said it. You said that's gotta be my favorite one right there. That's my favorite EDP video. Not even close.
Yeah. Our offense sucks.
That was me I was literally saying that when we lost to Montreal and 2 years ago. Because our fucking power play was terrible, our offense was terrible, and our defense couldn't stop their counterattack. That series was horrible to
Offense
watch.
sucks. Defense fucking sucks. Goaltending fucking sucks.
I remember my reaction when Fleury had that fuck up. I was like texting you like, "Fuck you."
Oh yeah.
Fuck you.
God, Game 6 live stream was just so funny. Like,
At least this time I'm not insulting Stone.
fuck you, Marks.
Because Stone's actually played well this playoffs.
Yeah.
He just didn't do much in the semifinals, but no one really. I mean, it was really like horrifying.
Mr. Stevenson.
Mr. Stevenson was dominant versus Winnipeg, and then like versus Edmonton, it was Michael versus Dallas. It wasn't, and these last 2 series have been kind of everybody.
Yeah.
That's why if we win, I don't know who's winning Conn Smythe. Like legit, I don't know who wins Conn Smythe if he won the championship.
Marchessault was really good.
Like it could be Marcel, Hill, Stone, or Eichel. All four of them could win it. All four of them have a pretty good chance. If Florida wins, it's either Kachuk or it's Bobrovsky. Not even for debate. Probably Bobrovsky. Because Kachuk keeps getting. Well, I don't know. Just Kachuk just keeps getting penalties.
They don't even. The fact that they don't even have Barkov.
Daniel Larson.
Daniel Larson. That
I
guy.
hate it. I hate his face.
Daniel.
I hate what he does. I hate what he does.
Imagine doing a court case on Daniel Larson.
Oh gosh.
But
God, it was the whole team. It wasn't just Stone. It was that whole first line. It was Nicola Waugh, like a third, fourth liner. Well, he's a fourth liner now. I don't know what he was back. I think he was a fourth liner still. Now Nicola Waugh looks really good, but back then, the fact that Nicola Waugh was our best player, was our best scoring forward, that series was a joke.
Oh man.
Like seriously, how? I'm like Peter DeBoer is one of my most hated hated coaches in ever in any sport.
Oh,
Do you
man.
think he's going to get a legacy of failure soon? When he gets fired from Dallas, I think.
Mogson, the Josh Allen Madden cover was fake.
Oh man, yeah, I heard. Which
So-
Thank God.
Which is kind of a bad thing because you want him to get the Madden.
yeah, I want him to be cursed with his stupid little Bog Bills team and those stupid little
Sorry.
table breaking fans.
It's either gonna be Burrow or Jefferson.
Oh, that's gonna be very bog bad. I'm not having. Well, it doesn't matter because they're both gonna be kept. But like, if they were available, I wouldn't take them.
Well, Burrow might be available. It depends what Bloke does.
Well, I don't know if I want to keep Mixon.
Well,
Mixon is.
He was going at like 5.
He's falling. He's going really late.
Oh, now he's going. Yeah, I'm not keeping him.
just
I don't know why he's
Where
going.
does Stevenson
that
usually
late.
go?
Stevenson goes like round 2.
How? That's crazy.
He goes like round 2 and 3.
So it's good to keep him. He's a good keeper. Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes sense. What about Kamara? Where does Kamara go?
like round 6, 7.
Gee. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not keeping that.
Dude, I'm like so conflicted because I have like 5 players that go in the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, and you're going to lose all of them. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
well, you're going to lose all the ones you don't keep because
I'm
they're
gonna
going
lose
to be
most of
probably
them.
gone. But they're going to be gone by the time you get to your pick.
Yeah, like Saquon is going round 1. Waddle, Garrett Wilson, and Amon-Ra, they're all going round 2. Walker's going round 3. So like
Walker, though, I think Walker probably won't be that good next year if you're doing a committee.
it's
Okay.
it's gonna be bog bad.
Okay, just 4 more days until I get to go to BogCon.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Barring an injury, Walker won't be great for fantasy.
Yeah.
My friend went to a
They're
convention.
doing a committee. Committees are the worst thing for fantasy.
Why?
I know, it's horrible.
But for a football team perspective, I like it when my team does a committee.
It's smart when you do it.
Who
yeah.
wouldn't like if I was an NFL coach? It's best to do a committee because you're paying them cheap. You don't want to keep a running back for you don't want to pay running back. You want to run 3 so an injury doesn't hurt you. It's perfect. Do a committee. A lot of teams that win Super Bowls do a committee.
Josh Allen has the most interceptions since 2021.
Oh man, but people still.
Wentz is
fucking suck his dick.
Wentz is second in fumbles since 2017. Second.
Jeez, and he hasn't even played as many games as some.
Kirk Cousins is first, and it's pretty close between Wentz and Cousins. And Wentz didn't even. And Wentz is not
Cousins
even,
has played it. I don't think he's missed a game in like
yeah.
years.
Like imagine how much Wentz would have if Wentz played every game. Like the only full season wins played was 2019, and but I mean, it doesn't count playoff games. So he missed like half of 2018. He missed like 5 games of 2020 being benched. He missed. I think he played all of 2021, right? He played when he got COVID. He still played. I think. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think he missed any. I think he played all of that. He's only played like 2 full years, and then he didn't play much this year. Is he even going to get signed? Probably not. Fine.
Oh man, I love being perfect all the way through every matchup in week 10, and then the very last one's fucked up because you faced all 3 of these remaining teams already. Oh my god. It's like a massive fucking puzzle.
Oh yeah.
Like
a
you
war
face
zone.
like the only 3 other teams left that I have for you to face here are Liberty, which you've already faced, Chef, which you've already faced, and Cosmo, which you've already faced. So now I gotta switch it up. Let's see.
Gotcha.
Have you faced Bloke yet? Well, hold on. I'm facing Bloke.
Gotcha.
You faced.
Where's Chef and ML?
Well, ML's right here. He's
Oh,
Mox.
right.
You can just remember by the Mario picture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought he was like the other guy. I don't know that joined one of the streams.
Well, for some reason, I don't know. There's a guy named Christian that this one guy called Moxton as well. Because he was
Why
trying
does the Frog kids start calling people like instantly?
I know, he was trying to
You're a
copy
Moxton.
us.
Like you're a Moxton.
He was trying to copy us because we said Mog.
What's
Nog.
that guy's name? I forgot his name.
I still can't believe it's been 4 years since we lost that channel.
Robert.
I'm still
Robert,
so
yeah.
mad about losing that. My beautiful Joel's backstory video. I worked so hard on
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that.
where
Because those
is-
videos,
that?
those
I was
videos
so
take
pissed.
so long because the scenes are
Oh,
so
yeah.
fucking tedious to make because you can only have 2 characters in a scene.
I know we worked so hard on that channel. You know.
Where is Chef?
He's probably asleep.
Yeah.
It's 10. It's 11 for him, is it?
Yeah, I think he goes to bed early.
It was such a disappointing fucking.
All right, so who all has?
It was Kriston's fault we lost the channel anyway. It was
Yeah.
so frustrating.
It's probably
What was
easier
they
if I
to
like.
see?
God,
I
if
just-
Muhammad
I can't wait for
sees-
Parker and I can't wait for Parker and what's his name, Danny, to run for office one day.
they're gonna be running mates.
They're
Even
gonna
though
run.
they have- even though they have opposing views, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what fucking.
It'll be Danny versus
Danny versus Parker presidential election
the
2048.
debate. The debate will be very entertaining.
They'll bring up their criminal past and how they evaded singing Barney.
That's what I would just like leak all that information about
I would write in Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, I would interrupt one of their rallies and be like, "Sing Barney!"
We
Sing
dress up
fucking
as the
Barney!
judges. No, we dress up as the judges and go together and interrupt on the rally.
Sing the song.
Mr. Danny, sing. Why does Danny think he's going to run for Congress when he's fucking bored in Indonesia? It's not.
I know.
They're
Just
not going to change the Constitution, bro.
You'll be ending up forcing a lot of bald guys with beards to sing Barney up in a rally.
Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. If Muhammad sees this stream, he's gonna be like, "Can I join the heroes
Jesus.
again?"
Oh
No.
my god. Is
No.
he subscribed to the channel? Is he
Yeah.
subscribed to this channel? Oh great, I forgot. I forget if he's subscribed to this channel. He's so obsessed with you. It's like
And Boogie.
he's still obsessed with Boogie. Like who cares about Boogie now?
Bro, Boogie
yeah,
literally.
he's so obsessed. with
Boogie's
it.
irrelevant.
It's crazy because Boogie only gets like 2,000 views every video.
And he
now.
got his ass beat by Wings of Redemption in a boxing.
Oh god, literally a sumo wrestling
If-
match.
If Muhammad's obsessed with I don't know.
Boogie is the most. Remember when Boogie was a big ass YouTuber? Now he's irrelevant. It's
I
insane.
know. He's so irrelevant.
If Muhammad's obsessed with someone, he can go be obsessed with Parker.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Parker's still weirder than Dan. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who's worse, Danny or Parker?
I don't even.
It's more mentally ill.
I have to go with Danny. I'll cut him slack because he's like 14 or 15.
Yeah.
15 now.
Yeah, I think he's 15.
Parker has no excuse. He's
Parker,
20.
I think Parker's legit been in a mental asylum or something. He's been under some sort of mentally ill thing. He's legit mentally
I
ill.
don't know. The weirdest people I've ever met are like Danny, Parker, Hayden's
Why
Metal.
do we always attract these weird people?
Metal Hunter.
Because Hayden's an adult. You know, it's Hayden so obviously getting catfished. You know, we've seen. I've seen you guys' posts, right?
I've seen.
Have you gotten some some people from the weird side of me? We like when one of those.
Oh, I have. Believe me, I have.
No.
Is he still around?
Yeah, I still use it. What were you saying?
Listen, have you got any people that are from the weird side of the MeWe in that community into one of these streams?
Metal.
Oh, which communities? I don't know.
Well, no, he DMs all these people for sex role plays. That's what he does.
So fucking weird.
That's how
weird.
I found him, because he DM'd me, and I'm like, I found out that he was doing it to everyone, and then someone made this post like, warning, if you know Metal Hunter 64, block him immediately. He is a child predator or something.
And then we had a case with them.
It reminds me of Elliot in Hangouts.
You guys are physically tormenting me and treating me like shit.
Oh,
Talk alone.
Oh my God. Elliot's also up there.
wait a minute. Isn't that the guy?
You guys are literally tormenting me.
Yeah, Elliot.
What-
Elliot. He's the guy with the white shirt.
Yeah, and he talks like you, me.
Yeah.
Now.
He's like James,
Okay.
or he's like.
It's important. Okay.
Why do we like dude, the amount of if I had $1 for every weird person that we've come across, I could probably buy a house.
I know we've had so many weird ass wars.
It's so bad. The amount of weird.
I also think like the
people
Fortune
we
Master
see.
2 might be closeted.
Oh yeah, the fact that he wanted to date ML.
God.
Yeah,
I get
the 44
flashbacks.
must.
It gives me nightmares, pig. I get nightmares from that moment.
Imagine.
You guys are literally just tormenting me and
What?
treating me
What
like
is it?
shit.
They're exposing me for
What is it?
bullshit that I should have not done, which I did do.
Wait.
Again.
You're stupid. Dude.
Wait.
But anyway,
We're not defending this shit. We know you're going. You just sing it.
Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination.
The way he sings it, dude.
It's so bad.
Barney's friends
What a
are big
retard.
and small. They come from lots of places. After school, they met to play and sing with happy faces. Barney shows lots of things like how to play pretend. ABCs and one.
I love how the comments are just like LOL on this video.
I know.
Everyone thought this video was hilarious.
And how to be a friend. Barney comes and play with us.
he sings very
Whenever
bluntly.
we made.
Need him.
Millions of people are watching.
Yeah,
He sings very bluntly.
What is it?
You can have
You guys
fun
are
recording
really
this.
What?
harassing.
You can have fun recording this.
Anthony Cuomo. Yeah, I guess Parker is another. It's just the opposite of it. It's just the other side of Andrew Cuomo, or the other political. Or I guess conservative Andrew Cuomo or something. I don't fucking know. I don't
Imagine,
know his views. Like,
Is
legit.
imagine waking up and then you receive 50 notifications read from Elliot.
From who?
From Elliot.
Oh, well, honestly, that did happen.
Oh my god.
Like,
What?
I remember one night while I was asleep, my sister was in the same room and my phone was going off and it was making the doo-doo hangout
Jeez.
sound like 50 times. It was like doo-doo, doo-doo.
Oh yeah, one time that happened. My parents were in my room and like, what's that?
You remember the Hangouts notification
Yeah,
sound, right?
yeah.
I would just go on it. It would just go off like crazy.
Yeah. What did your sister say? Or
She was like, "Turn that shit off."
I don't blame her. That shit was enough. I remember there was like a someone made a Google, you know those stupid Google Plus events, right?
Oh yeah, Mark
And,
Wells.
and there were some weird ones, and there was one that was something about like the end of the world or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And my phone was on the counter, and the notification for it popped up, and my dad saw it, and he was like, the end of the world event. He's like, is this like a new video game or something? I was like, oh yeah, I was like, yeah, I think that's like a new video game or something that's coming out. I had to lie to him about it because it was just popped up.
I think Electrifying Pikachu or whatever made that, and it was supposed to end in 2099.
Oh yeah.
what I was gonna say.
Do you get you remember Mark Wells, right, Pixton? The guy that typed in all caps and had porn in his account, but always randomly typed in the events.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was that guy was weird as hell.
People are weird.
I know.
I remember
Watsonator was like,
What is
legit.
it? What is it, Blitz?
I remember on
Maybe not
Hangouts, I hear a buzzing on my phone while my mom's in the room, and I saw, it was a phone on the ground, and it was someone from Hangouts, and then she answered, and then she put the phone up to her ear and like, hello, and then my parents found out, and then they deleted Hangouts off of my phone.
Oh my gosh.
At least you didn't get. At least you didn't get your parents involved in wars.
Yeah, that was the beginning of when I began Hangouts.
Oh God, Lima back then. He always got his dad to help.
Yeah, well, Blitz knew someone that would like on Hangouts on air. He would ask his parents to like say something if he was getting berated. He'd be like, "Here you go, Dad, help me."
Jesus Christ! Like, what the fuck?
He was like, "Are you sure about that, young man?"
And what would the people say to the parents there? Like,
I don't know. They were just like, "Hello, sir, you're bald. You look like Caillou." That's what he said to his dad.
Because it looks like him, I bet.
Yeah, because he was bald and he had a yellow shirt.
Watsonator, why did we even allow Watsonator to be in the community?
I don't, because we didn't know better. We thought you were like, this guy's nice, so we'll just keep him around.
We were so naive.
Randomly talk about primaries, the presidential primaries in 2015.
Oh yeah.
I was like, why are you talking this about with a bunch of 10-year-olds?
Yeah, I didn't. We weren't intelligent enough to know what he was talking about.
I didn't understand. The only name I recognized was like Jeb Bush, and that was because of George W. Bush.
Jebediah.
Yeah.
Watson was just super fucking weird back then.
I know. He spammed advertisements for the break room. Like
I know, like that was a red flag right there.
He was like, "Please join the break room so you can like jerk off or something."
I know.
Yeah, he was saying this to 13-year-olds.
And then he tried to like make a new break room that he said was not going to have any of that shit in it. And like the first day, everyone being in it, he started sending it stuff immediately.
That's disgusting.
Why did we allow him in the community?
Because we were stupid. We were so. Joel was the only one who had a great time with it because he's fucking.
Or no, I remember one time Isaac was like, "I love big boobs." So he got along well with it too.
Oh, I'm sorry they got along well.
I miss all those bogs.
I know. Like I wish we could still find him on Google Chats, but
I have Jumpman on Twitter.
I only have contact with like what?
I have 44 Masters.
The 44 Master 2, Susan, and Aaron.
Oh yeah, Susan I have too.
Aaron, not Aaron Golan, but Aaron.
Yeah,
Aaron Stein, whatever you say.
I have
his Discord.
I have his Instagram. I have him.
We all
on
have
Instagram.
him, I think. Jake,
like,
I
I still talk to him every day.
I have contact with like 6 people from back then, and that's it.
And then you got Route, who like comes every like half a year.
Yeah, if even. I don't think we've seen him since like 2021.
Well, Route came back a couple weeks. He came back like a month ago. Remember? For like,
really?
Yeah, and then he disappeared again.
Route's every year. I talk to Robert like every.
He
day.
pretty
Oh,
much disappeared like the second we swapped over to Instagram. That's when he kind of just vanished.
Yeah. I call Robert like every, not a couple of times a week. I talk to UCG still.
Oh yeah, she is still around. Who else?
Lucas.
I
Yeah.
haven't talked to him in years.
I have him on Snapchat. I actually spoke to him like around a year. Like every now and then, like we talk to each other and just like catch up a little bit.
I have him on Insta.
I have him on Instagram and I have him on Snapchat.
I don't have him on Snap.
on
Don't
both.
have
I
him.
still talk to Jake every day, and he, for all
Yeah.
these years, he thought my real name was James.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
He just
Jake
now
is a
found
good
like he
dude.
just
Yeah,
recently found out.
he was still calling me James. I'm like, my name's not James. You know that, right? He's like, oh,
He literally saw us all calling you bloke and Blake.
yeah. I guess,
Yeah. He's probably not available, but I wish he could join right now. Or
yeah. Well, he's usually up at this time.
right.
Yeah, but Laser's been gone for 5 years.
Yeah, he's been gone since 2018.
He's a cunt. Fuck him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a dick. I don't.
There was
miss
one
him.
guy who might be a KKK member, and this is him.
Yeah, he was. I think he was genuinely like racist.
He might have. He lives in New Hampshire though. Like that's.
I know, that's what I don't get.
I mean, it's a white ass state, I guess. I don't know.
I know, but he thinks
England has
he's like
place.
he thinks he's a deep South Confederate.
This guy thinks he's like JB Stoner or something.
Oh my god.
Like if he went, I don't know, if he went to Alabama and was like, "Hey guys," and
Jake on.
What?
Actually, no.
God.
Keep explaining, bloke. But just look at my screen. That's all you need to see.
Yeah.
Oh my
What
gosh,
happened?
that's so stupid.
Yeah.
They're doing maintenance right now.
Yeah. Fuck.
This is the worst possible time.
Yeah. I mean, you got most of it done.
Oh no.
Anyways, keep explaining, bloke.
Well, yeah, if he went to Alabama, he's like, "Hey guys, let's I don't know, let's lynch some people." He'd be
Who
like,
does he think he is? George Wallace? I don't get it.
like I was looking through Hangout, like the Google album archive, and it had the name of Hangouts, and so many of them were named just the N word or
Yeah. He just like
anti-Jew
Mark
club or
racist.
something.
I don't get it.
I hope that guy's account got suspended for that.
Oh.
No, he didn't.
Oh man, we're back.
Yeah, he was so weird. I don't get it. Like, how did your account doesn't get suspended for that, like on Hangouts?
I mean, it's
I
the
would-
Google.
Everyone
A lot
did
of
that.
social media stuff had like
That was
stuff
like-
filters.
That
on,
was like
extra-
that was common on Google Plus in 2015. So,
Yeah, it was common. I don't know what Google Plus was gone like in 2019, so we don't know a lot of what it got people suspended for.
It's never coming back.
no, a lot of people are trying to say they're gonna bring it back. I'm like, why would they do?
Why would
that?
they bring it back now?
It was kind
No
of
one's gonna come back to it.
Well, no, there's a lot of like these sentimental people who are like, I miss it so much.
I mean, I do miss it, but
The only thing I miss is I want to be able to read all of our old posts.
yeah, I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, same.
I'm not going to go on Teenager Post or something.
Oh,
I
that
remember
was
when we
cool.
thought the community was glitched and we deleted it, and all of my stories
That was-
are.
No, it
Yeah,
was
that was
glitched.
That was my fault.
It kind of like was glitched. I don't
I
know what
was
was
so-
going on.
I
I think
was so
it was
sad.
temporary. I
Because
don't think it was.
Joel was fucking with the community for the 50th time, and he changed the picture to a fire truck, and he like messed up the about section, and I couldn't change it. I was like,
I think it
literally
was just
can't fix
glitched. It probably just glitched for a few weeks. We just left it for a bit, not deleted
The
it.
hangout, I cannot get over the glitch hangout. Like, how did that happen?
I don't know.
How did it fix itself one
I know,
day?
like one day we could just remove people and leave.
Makes no sense.
that was no one will probably ever believe us on that. Like we'll be like, we were in this hangout where no one could leave or be added.
Bro, we were adding people like PK Sparks to the fucking hangout chat. Like, dude, we were adding everybody to it. It just got so bad to where the entire thing just glitched, and you had YouTubers who were stuck in the hangout.
Yeah, you had there were like 200 people in there.
I think it was 150.
Same thing, honestly.
It was funny that you like if you were in an argument with someone, you could just and they got removed, they could just go to the glitch hangout and be safe there.
We did that all the time. We did that shit all the time, and you just see his icon pop in and out of the hangout, and then they start getting even more mad.
Oh yeah, the glitch hangout was present to many wars for us back then.
That's our World War 36. Huh?
Oh geez, that war was. I was reading old stats of that the other day, and Joel was like, "Jesus, Joel
Yeah,
really
that was
went
some
all
of the
out."
worst shit I've ever read in my life.
Joel had like no chill, like legit, like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was the worst shit I've ever read.
Like, why was he even so mad? I don't get it.
Because he banned Snow Kitten, and he was all like, we'll see if ML blames me first. I'm like, why shouldn't he blame you first? You were the one who actually did it.
That was so stupid.
Along with the other 15 million times.
That was so stupid.
Like, he's like, that's the thing. Like, he's like, it took us a long time to like realize it, but like he's always been a gaslighter.
Since 2014.
He's always been a gaslighter this entire time we've known him.
I kind of wish I had I don't know why I was siding with him over everyone else in 2015. I was like, guys, he's a good guy, I promise.
We were all stupid. We were all stupid.
I hated him back in 2015. Like, me and Lager were the only time allies like, who were against Joel.
Yeah, that's what it took for. I don't understand. He liked you back then. I read all the messages. He was like, Jacob is one of my best friends. And then all of a sudden he started to hate you in 2016.
Yeah. He never really, I don't get it. I'm surprised he blocked you because he used to like.
I know
you.
he claimed I was his closest friend.
He liked you for years.
Man, society is screwed.
Yeah.
He liked you for years. That's what's crazy to me, you know. Like, whatever. I mean,
I don't know why a lot of people attach themselves to me, like Laser, Muhammad, others.
Worst
I guess they
everyone
just think
you.
that you'll side with them. I guess.
I guess.
Yeah,
the
worst of
weirdest
all,
person. Like,
It's weird.
I don't know. We've had a lot of weird people in our history. I can't, geez, next month is 9 years old.
Who was that guy back in April 2016 where he's in his 30s or something, or 20s?
Watsonator?
I don't know.
Is he the guy with glasses?
Probably.
When really fat. Sorry, but that's so
like he's a, you know what? Like
do you guys ever remember his videos?
Yeah, I watched him. But what were you saying?
Like he is a you know what?
Yeah, that's
wow.
Watsonator or Elliot. They were both similar. Watsonator was the one who made weird posts about. I don't know. He made some post about Full House, and he was like, "This community is a lot like Full House."
I remember that.
And Elliot is like in his 30s or something, or
Yeah, and he wouldn't write a lot of words. He'd just be like, "Talk alone." Okay.
I wonder how he was old now.
I don't
He's
know.
probably in fucking prison now.
I don't know if the first Elliot was like legit real. I mean,
There was a real Elliot though.
One of them was real, but it got to the point to where someone made
It was
an
like
account.
40 Elliots.
Someone made it. Yeah, there was accounts. There were other accounts that were made. And I didn't know which one was the real one at that point. They all you gotta do is say like 2 words, and then you sound like him. So
Yeah,
I didn't know
he's
who
not
was
hard
the.
to impersonate.
I didn't know who the real one was.
I had a fake Elliot, I'll admit, and I actually got a lot of attention. All I did was post his picture on Google Plus, and it got a bunch of comments like "fuck you, delete your account." Yeah, he was. Oh god, when Double A
How you
tricked
know
all
it's
of
bad.
Google Plus into
Do you
thinking
remember
he
that
was a
Pixton
hacker.
free follower?
Free follower? Oh my god.
That was
A
Double A.
tricked- He tricked all of Google Plus into thinking he was a hacker.
I remember that shit. And
You
dude, free
close off.
follower, dude.
No.
Oh my god.
It was like
What?
he's probably like you close off. No.
Or no, that was Double A. He not Double A wasn't Elliot. He was free follower, and
Yeah.
Snow Kitten made this post about him, and it got like 500 reshares. There were communities dedicated to stopping him.
It's so bad, dude.
It was
the
just
amount
this
of
kid
people-
from this 11-year-old kid from New York.
I know, that was
Is there a
hilarious.
Brooklyn accent?
Hi, this is Aaron's father.
Does he have a
I love how
Brooklyn
he tries to like. He just ignores it whenever you bring that up.
young
He
man?
kind of tries to deny the stupid shit.
I know he does.
Too.
You sure about that?
Are you sure about that, young man?
Hi, this is Aaron's father. He left a note saying he killed himself. He is not to be found. His mother and I have looked everywhere and we can't find him. We are not that concerned because we think he is playing a prank on us. But do you guys know anything about this? I think his computer lying on the bed left on the. I found his computer lying in the bed left on your conversation.
And he said, can you guys call the police for me? And he said, there are many Aarons in the world, so use his username.
That's hilarious.
Use his username. Yeah, like telling them his username is gonna.
Junior killed himself.
Yeah, more.
Oh god. I think I fucked up.
And whenever he had to fight Maestoso and Smash to determine if he could come back to the community,
And he got destroyed because I
And
was
he
the
was-
one. I was spectating it.
he made this long post like, he's like, I didn't cheat.
It was so funny, man. It was so funny. Maestoso destroyed him.
I know. I watched the video. It was hilarious. He really thought he had a chance.
2 people are actually watching this. Who's watching this?
What?
Oh, are you
Weird.
enjoying watching me struggle? Because I just fucked up the week again. I
Okay, I'm gonna
completely
go
just
now.
destroyed it. I was so
All right.
close. Oh man.
Goodbye, Bob.
I'm gonna go now.
I can't tell if you're
Bye,
serious
Bob.
or lying to me.
Sibling.
If you're not, call 911 and report a missing child and tell them his username. There are many Aarons in the world, so don't report his real name. Double S. Do you usually call him that? His last name is Golan. Please call 911 now, or at least the police department.
Oh, I fucked up royally with this. God damn it. I need him to face. Oh gosh. Oh no 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 no. This is bad. This is very very bad. I need William to face.
Oh god, the war with the rail fanners.
Who does double face this one? Oh,
That was a weird ass war. The war with the trained people. Why were they so obsessed with trains, Pixton? Like trained.
I don't know.
Like 19th century transport, dude. Oh, God.
It's weird.
Like legit. I don't understand. Trains? That's just so weird to me. No escape, mister.
Oh, I think I might have saved this.
Oh man, good pick.
Train people, they were weird. Everyone we face is just a bunch of fucking weirdos. I swear.
Oh yeah, like
I do miss the train people though. They were kind of fun to fight a war with.
oh
so.
yeah, we haven't had a. I miss the wars honestly. I do kind of want a war since it's summer. You know,
Find
it'd be
someone
fun to fight a war.
find somebody to cyberbully.
I usually wait for them to come for me, and then we set the bully up.
Well, that takes too long.
Well, it comes eventually. We get one a year. You know.
Yeah.
What's the last time you've actually fought a war? It's been so long. It's the last couple of wars you sat out.
Yeah, I'm just because I've kind of been doing my own thing, but
Yeah.
yeah, because I like to have wars with stuff that I have context of.
The last war we had was with Danny, and you didn't fight that one. That
No,
was last year.
it's funny because like our big like Sully Pones war. I honestly wasn't really a big part of that either. I was just kind of chilling.
Yeah, you didn't get involved until like the finale.
Who was?
Yeah, when I
Who
went
was it?
to
What was
help,
the German war?
I helped to ban everybody from Sully Pones chat from the Sully Pones community.
Oh god, that took forever.
Yeah, that's like the only thing I took part in was like that. And then I
Gosh,
think
we've only
I,
fought-
I,
we
I
only
think
fought,
I
like,
also
in one year,
I also
yeah.
tried to blackmail Poison Flower at one point.
Luke, yeah.
Yeah.
Who was Jeremy?
Jeremy?
Yeah, we had a war against Jeremy. Who was Jeremy?
I don't remember. It's probably someone who had a username that we were recognize.
Plogon Kid? Is that Plogon Kid?
I think so.
Oh no, that was one of those weird.
Oh,
Oh,
that dumb kid, gangster
that annoying
kid,
ass kid.
who was like, "Fuck you, Santa."
Oh, yeah. That kid, Jesus. Now I remember. He was so annoying. Fuck you, Santa. One was annoying ass kids. Yeah, that kid was so annoying. Danny was one of the most annoying kids we have fought. The Heroes versus Scott. Fake World War. World War 48. The Heroes versus. Oh God, the Angel War. World War 46 was the shortest war in history.
Which one?
Sala.
Saw
We-
some Polygon
Oh.
kid. We said, "All right, you better surrender now, or it's gonna get ugly." He was like, "Okay, I surrender."
Didn't even fight back.
That's funny.
I know. I was. And the Hayden War was the one that took a long ass time. That war lasted like a month.
The Hayden War? Oh
Did,
yeah.
Did you fight? Were you involved in that one, Pixton?
I was like a complete spectator in that.
Yeah, it's been like 5 years, dude. Like the last time you fought a war was like 2019.
Yeah.
Or
'Cause,
no,
like,
the Sweet Star one. He took part.
Oh
in.
yeah, you've helped that. Oh yeah, that's the last one. So it was 2.5. That war was
Yeah.
fun, but we didn't win that one. We
He
just
just took your shit.
that one chocolate guy was annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't fucking know who it was. I think it was a dude.
It was, and he admitted to.
That was a simp. What was it? That guy was so annoying. So he was a legit simp.
Yeah.
Jeez,
He
of
just
course.
wanted Sweet Star to like notice how.
Of course.
I'll fix week 11 in a second. I can do the final 3 weeks are going to be rivalry weeks. I'm making the last 3 weeks rivalry weeks. All right,
That's
pigs.
fine, Pig. Oh man. So we play all our rivals. Damn. Jeez.
Oh man, it's gonna be a gauntlet. It's gonna be literally our division, Pig. It's gonna be hell. The last.
Oh
3
yeah,
weeks.
because we play all our rivals.
Yeah. So let's see. Week 14. I want to face you the last week of the season.
Yeah, you don't want to face Nova. That's why.
Yeah. So, let's see. Who did Devonted face in week 2? Devonted faced Cosmo, and then he faced Liberty, and then he faced William. So now he's going to face Liberty. And now Double Ass is going to face Chef.
Gosh, just looking through this.
You're going to face Chase.
Oh man. The hit. The last war you fought was the Sweet Star War.
Fucked up.
That war was kind of and before that, I think it was a Rail Fana War. I love how our era is called this current era is the court case era.
Yeah, 'cause that's what dictates it completely.
The Civil War era sees. Remember when Moxon had the 3 strikes rule?
And of course, we blew it.
And then Moxon was like, I was going to delete the community, but Grace changed my mind.
Oh god.
Oh god. Yeah, Grace was like, please
I
don't.
know. Why did
don't
you
leave the
care
community.
so much?
I don't know, dude. Why her of all people?
Isaac was responsible for all 3 strikes too.
Eyes ass. Seriously, that community never had peace. It was always fucking war.
I know. I don't think the only peaceful times were when it was dead.
Anytime a group chat, though, like a group chat or a group first forms, there's almost always drama at the beginning.
Yeah.
When you expand a group, there's always drama. It's just how humans are. Doesn't matter if it's in real life or if it's in, like, online or whatever. There's going to be drama. And that's what happened. Our group chat was big. And we expanded in the Sully Poems era. After SML Years 1, they got a lot of new members, so there was a lot of drama in it, you know.
Yeah.
Zayden Ploticon. The Zayden War. It's insane. All those wars from 2014 to 2017. And since 2017, and World War 39 was in 2017. And we're at World War 53.
Which one was 39?
That was September 3rd.
Oh god.
And we've had that many wars, and it's been like 5.5 years, and we've had like 11 wars in that time, and we've only had one. We haven't had one since Danny.
Yeah.
We just do that now just for fun to keep up with it. You know, it's not like a real thing.
Yeah, because we're not. I don't know. It's because we're not kids anymore.
It's just fun now. Yeah, it's just fun to keep track of it.
Back then, we took it seriously.
World War 40 was when I destroyed the community against me. When Emma was like, "Who the fuck deleted the community?"
We took it so seriously in like 2015, and
Oh yeah. Even though half of them were against the Fort for Master.
I
Chief.
know.
How much wars were against Awesome Toad? Seriously. We faced Awesome Toad so many times. Versus Awesome Toad, versus the Awesome Toad, versus the Awesome Toad, versus the Awesome Toad.
It was all pretty much one massive war.
I know, yeah, but we classified it. Icing on the cake was 2 wars. The first war was with Leader, it was Laser as Leader. The second was with Moxon. Laser pulled the Durant. The fact they made those fake accounts to scare us was hilarious. Lucas, the whatever their name was.
Yeah.
Oh man.
To scare us, it was hilarious. You know, to scare us with the glitch.
He
And
made
the fact-
Call of Duty fan and Mario
Yeah,
fan.
and the fact that they created stories of other fake internet teams too. Do you remember that?
Wait, what?
How Icing on the Cake apparently defeated 3 other teams beforehand or whatever.
Oh yeah. And apparently Lucas was dating a news broadcaster named Laura Swifty or something. Laura
I remember that.
Baldessera. Even though that was just
Yeah.
it was his
It was just him and long username, really. It was just those two. Those are only 2 real people.
Yeah, he lied about his age too. He was like 15 at the time, and he claimed to be 23.
Why? Yeah, why would a 23-year-old be fighting 10-year-old? It was hilarious.
And he claimed to be from the UK, but he was actually from Austria.
Yeah, Austria. Brian, that was double, right?
Oh god, no! I know who the weirdest person we've ever met is. TSC.
Oh yeah.
He
Or
wasn't
no,
even a
Jaleel.
human. He wasn't even a human. He was just a robot.
Jaleel
Yeah.
is weirder. I think. Who's the weirder, Jaleel or TSC?
Jaleel was just on drugs. I think. Like the way he talked. Like there's no way he's sane. There's something wrong with him.
Him and TSC are up there though. Like seriously.
But TSC acted like a robot. He wasn't even a human.
I know TSC is like legit retarded. I don't know. He lives in the UK too.
But that's where we got the exclamation point thing from.
Why was TSC so obsessed with all these random ass popes?
I know, he was like, "Know your popes."
Look, I don't fucking whatever you say about the fucking pope. I don't think whatever you think about the Catholic Church structure. I don't think the fucking pope in fucking 700 AD matters in this time period. You know,
He thinks that the Pope he thinks that the Vatican City was like responsible for every bad thing that's happened in the 20th century.
I know, like some random 600 AD pope. Fucking
I get it. The Pope didn't do anything about Mussolini. He was fine with it, but that doesn't mean he was responsible for World War II.
what could the Pope do anyway?
I
Fucking
know.
Vatican was surrounded by
It's the smallest
stupid.
country in the
That's a
world.
stupid argument to make. The Pope is a small city-state inside Rome. There's nothing they could do there.
They don't even have an army.
The population of 800. What are they supposed to do? Send the Cardinals out to fight the Italian army? Yeah, I know the Italian army was bad and all, but the Italian army had tanks. What did the Vatican have? To fight with.
And his 9/11 conspiracies were even weirder than like the ones you usually hear from like Alex Jones. Like they were even worse. Steven Crowder type show.
Jesus.
A Steven Crowder type
That
show.
was hilarious.
Man. It's only a couple that are fucked up. Only a couple. I need to fix Double and Hayes. Apparently they faced. There's another week where they're not supposed to be facing. Where is it? Found it.
Jake versus Joel was always a long time battle, back and forth.
It was honestly annoying. Like
Yeah.
Joel would literally freak out anytime you mentioned his name.
Oh yeah, I know.
I remember, like randomly in 2018, he was like, "I don't like Pokemon because it reminds me of Jade." Like, that's so stupid.
So stupid.
He's so stupid, bro.
Oh my god, Lugia. Forgot about that. Why did Lugia get
He's more normal now.
What happened with Lugia in August 2021? I don't remember.
That was whenever he thought that ML called him a pig, so he was like, "You guys called me a pig."
so
like,
so
no.
dumb.
Like, well, yeah, we did, but we always call people pigs.
I didn't remember exactly. I don't remember exactly what happened. It was just like, I don't know. I didn't remember. Ban Mr. Ice Flower from Chucky. Whatever. Chucky, Jesus. What happened to Chucky? Toad is a good guy now. He's been on our team for like 2 months now.
Who?
No, I'm looking at a Chucky video and I saw Moxie.
Oh.
Yeah,
remember
he's
Chucky.
such a
This
good.
is a Moxon comment from 8 years ago. It says, Toad's a good guy now. He's been on our team for like 2 months now.
I remember that. I saw that video like a few months ago, dude. I remember that. I saw my comment on that.
And then Robert in our group chat 6 years ago commented good times. Even 6 years
I
ago.
really wish we still had. You still had your Hitler video.
I know, those were hilarious.
I have them, but they're privated right now.
Man, those are so. You could like
Make them
unlist
public.
or just unlist them. And
I
send the
could.
links to us.
Pigs, yes, please. I want to see them.
Those are so funny.
It's a good idea. I'll like send you guys the links. You just put the links to the videos in your notes.
Hitler-
Or something.
Hitler finds out that the SML heroes won the war or something.
Yeah.
They were so funny.
Yeah, during World War II, the thing Hitler was the most worried about was what these kids online were doing. Not that the Soviet Union was approaching Berlin.
No, yeah.
This whole all the wars were just World War II for him.
I know. I love how apparently World War I and World War II are part of our history.
Yeah, because we started at 3. Who came up with that?
Laser.
Laser, yeah.
Yeah, Laser says
You would
that
think
we just
Joel
never
would-
changed it.
Sounds
course
like
it was
something
laser.
Joel would come up with, but he didn't join until
Yeah.
September, even though he claims to be an original member.
Claims to be, but he's not.
Yeah, October 3rd was the end of Joel. That was the major. October 3rd is probably the biggest day.
Why is it always
Yeah.
the third day?
I
Yeah,
don't
September 3rd, July 3rd, October 3rd.
Wasn't August 3rd the day that the Jumpman situation happened?
July. No, that was Batman. I don't know what day it was. I think it
No,
was,
I know, but
I don't know. I
Jumpman,
think it was late
Jumpman
July or late
accused
August. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly. It was weird.
Like, I literally knew it wasn't you. I knew it was either him or someone else.
But the 3rd has certainly been a major day in our history, for sure. Like, seriously.
Oh, man, I'm slowly making. I'm at the part now where there's like a couple like things that are wrong, and now I'm just going from game to game, changing it until the puzzle pieces put themselves together.
World War 36 was the ugliest war ever.
Oh man, that was deadly. That was very deadly war.
Well, yeah, that was almost the end of the team, like right there. Was it?
Wait, what was?
World War 36.
Oh, yeah, that one. Oh.
Because it was everyone versus each other. It wasn't just like two sides. It was just like me and Bloke fighting, and Mo and Bloke fighting.
It wasn't like there was an outsider that was an enemy. It was just flat out mayhem.
Yeah. It was like it was like a free for all game.
We could make it like an anime out of our team in the history of. I should do that. Like I should make like a not like an anime, but like make a story out of it, like rewrite it all, and then try to put it up, for like someone to like make it like an anime or some shit.
I sometimes read the textbook every now and then.
I should be a mangaka.
Oh god, I'm just thinking about your stories and whenever you had Eric, Caillou, Colonel, and other join.
Oh man, they were there. They were such good characters too, but they didn't last very long.
I love how Colonel before the Supreme Court of Existence stuff was just an overpowered roleplay character. Now he's legit justice for the Supreme Court of Existence.
It was so funny when I killed Caillou off.
I love how what was it? Tom Brady was a roleplay character as well. He was always at practice, and now we're not gonna remember him to that. But now we're gonna remember him as one of the main justices.
Yeah. Like at first he was like, "Hi guys, I'm at practice." Like everything came online.
The RP characters became like a major like group of characters in my story.
I know.
Yeah, and then a lot of them became Supreme Court of Existence.
Oh man, you pigs make me want to make stories again.
The RP was so funny. Like when Eric kidnapped Dave and cut his fingers.
Eric was like immortal though. Eric
Dude, the
was
funniest
first
thing,
immortal
like we were
character.
literally just going with the flow, and we decided, like, we all collaboratively, like,
I know.
without saying anything directly to each other, just like we're like, yeah, this sounds good. Let's have Dave get his
It's all
fingers cut off.
improvised.
Yeah, improvise, and then ever since then, Dave never, he always had missing fingers.
I love that they always had terrible grammar.
And Albert died like 10 times.
Al was like always getting resurrected and shit. He's like, "Hey guys,
The way they say it.
I'm back."
HAYGUYSE.
Gosh, the way that we all spelled them. Oh man, I miss Al. He was like the OG who got
Yeah,
all
he
the,
was the OG.
who
Eric,
got
Eric.
all the characters started.
It was
Eric,
first.
remember how Eric was immortal? He was never died.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's when it started.
Whenever
to get
you would
annoying.
say, like, one time Jaycon was like, Colonel killed Eric, and Eric was like, "What are you talking about? That never happened."
Gosh, yeah, it got annoying when Lay started to make Eric just like he started trying to like twist the story to only benefit Eric.
Yeah, he
That's
tried to
when
make Eric perfect.
That's when it got annoying. It's like, listen, you have to have Eric lose sometimes.
And I made some guy named, I think Pablo was Albert's son, and he created his own colony, and Eric bombed it or something.
I miss like the original like
Remember how
RP group.
JBL went into the hospital, or whatever.
The
for a long
the
time?
original RP group of Eric, Al, Carlos, David. Gosh,
Daniel, which was
Daniel,
Royce. And
Daniel.
I think Carson Wentz was Jaycon's first.
Yeah. Remember how
I,
Wentz was talking during the game?
I remember like the screenshots of someone like when we got into a fight. It's so we were talking to I think it was Bloke was talking to Jake on his Kobe account.
Yeah.
all Bloke sees is a fucking
I couldn't
Kobe
take it.
picture.
I don't know how I took it seriously. I just see Kobe smiling at me while he's like, "Fuck you."
The name is just Kobe Bryant. Oh gosh.
That Lee Dong-hoon was like, wait, isn't it the guy we talked to on Hangouts when Kobe Bryant died?
Oh, it's so funny, dude.
Isn't it the guy we talked to on Hangouts?
Oh man. Yeah, Kobe dying was very sad for the RP community, for our RP.
Oh
community.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
When
means he's
Kobe's
dead.
decision, he was like, I am going to take my talents to Eric's team."
Oh yeah. Do you remember that picture? It was like Eric's team versus like Cyclops' team or something. And
Yeah,
Eric's
it
team
was
like Colonel,
Team-
JBL.
no, it was Team
everybody.
Satan versus Team Cyclops.
Oh
It was
Jesus.
Satan, Eric,
Colonel.
the Colonel, and Chris.
like
Who,
Carson.
No, Chris was on Cyclops'
who
side.
originally had like Satan?
Me.
Yeah, that's what
And
I
it
thought.
was the SML version of Satan.
Yeah, SML Satan, and then I just then I made Satan.
Yeah, then you had the real Satan.
I'm renting him off of you, pig.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz, the judge. Remember how Carson Wentz thought hell was cold?
Yeah, he was like, "It's cold down here."
I love how Wentz was just retarded or something.
Mike,
All of them.
Mike and Robert.
Oh yeah. Robert was like,
Yeah, I love how Colonel Sanders' account name is Robert Hunt the Judge, or I don't
Yeah.
know. It's like Mike
oh
and
yeah,
Robert
they just
Hunt.
changed the name. Isn't one of those players' names on the Dolphins like Robert Hunt or something? Or
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
swear.
Robert
there
Hunt.
was-
He had
there
the
was-
iconic play. He had the iconic play where he scored a touchdown, but it didn't count.
thing ever. Like
Remember-
legit.
You
It came-
remember he scored the
Yeah.
touchdown, but it didn't count,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh my gosh, Robert."
and he got interviewed for it after the game.
I know it. Our role play character came true.
Is that the
he's still on
offensive
the team.
lineman?
Yeah, he's the offensive lineman. He's
Yeah, I
still on.
remember
He's still on the team. He's like our starting right guard.
Oh man.
God, that was hilarious. That was like the funniest moment.
We're all watching the game at the same time. We're like, Robert Hunt. I already knew about this guy, but you guys didn't know about him because you guys like don't follow like my team the way you follow yours. So you guys are like, wait, Robert Hunt? I was like, yeah, guys, you didn't know that Robert Hunt was in the NFL?
What about Mike Hunt? When's he going to be in the league?
Oh man, I feel
Well,
bad.
no one
for
with that
Roy.
name is going to be in the league, of course.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Well, we don't know that. Remember Matt Gay?
Well, Mike Hunt. sounds
There
like-
was someone whose last name is spelled Fagot. I don't know how you pronounce that, but
Oh yeah, the Jack.
he's gonna
guy.
get someone fired.
Oh yeah.
Like
Jack
Faggot
guy.
scores the touchdown.
I think it's a Jack Faggot guy. Yeah,
Is it like Fagot?
or go. I don't know.
Oh man, let's see what we got here. Chef is facing Devoted or Devonted twice, so and he's facing Liberty 0 times. So I gotta fix that. Oh man, this is hard. This is tougher than it was last year. I think I got it done a lot quicker last year.
I'm like, that was a fun ass. It was so fun. What was the best year that's Smo Heroes? You guys think?
Wait, what was?
What do you think was the best year that's Smo Heroes? Because I think
Well, the most
crazy
the
was
most-
2015.
most lively year was 2015.
Underrated year is 2019 though. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
because we at the beginning we were going
No,
great.
late
Everything was going
2018.
great.
I'm talking late 2018, early 2019. Like
Yeah,
those
everything
7
was going great.
Okay. Those were like the most influential. That was like the strongest we were, the most fun we had. We had some fun wars. It was fun. We made good videos and we liked them.
Yeah, and we were growing at a good pace.
Yeah. And it was a
But
good.
just doing these court cases with 5,000 subs, I couldn't imagine.
Oh, we wouldn't have been doing these at 5,000 subs. No. They're just for our own entertainment. No one watches them really, except the metal one. But we don't care because they're
all
only
these
for
views,
us.
all these views are from us.
They're only public because so we don't have to go onto the account every time we want to watch them. You know,
Yeah,
not
I
because
mean, I don't.
all
I
the
don't
views
really
are from us except the metal one. The metal one actually got famous for our standards. Like, why did the metal one do so well?
I have no idea.
The Parker case then was is just us watching over and over again. The metal case is like 400 views from not us, and then 300 views from us. I remember the Samuel Part 2 I used to watch like every day.
I know. I was so obsessed with it.
Oh, I like memorized like every line at one point. No, not every line, but like at the good parts. Barney, na, 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 na.
I got it.
Nani, nani, nani.
Oh man, oh man,
Oh, man.
oh man, oh man. The schedule
The schedule,
is
man.
done. The schedule is done. The schedule is done.
I gotta see my schedule.
Wait, so I don't need to submit it or anything. It's already saved the way it is.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh
There's-
man.
I'm very proud of my work once again.
Good job, Pig.
Oh,
You
man.
saved us.
Thanks, Bog.
Oh man,
it's actually pretty
double A.
fun. I enjoy doing it. It's just sometimes it gets confusing.
You can see I played double A week 1. I see double A's dumbass picture.
Oh man, yeah. Week 1 is we have Devontae
Okay,
offense
You see
versus
my schedule
Chase.
on there.
And then week 1 you got Jacon versus Double Ass, Liberty versus
Oh my-
Logston.
Jeez,
Yeah.
I got Nova week 13 and Mox week 14. It's a flip of last year.
Oh man, yeah.
I played William like
Bloke
Okay.
versus Nova, week 1. Chef versus William. Oh man, the rivalry weeks are going to be tough. Cause so
2,
weeks
4, 6, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I see.
I made we have because normally it was just the last 2 weeks, but this time it's like the last 3 weeks.
God. And I play each one. I want to see Bloke's schedule actually, because I know he plays.
I think Bloke will
That'd
be
be a
pretty
good
happy.
list.
I think Bloke will be pretty happy with his schedule. I made sure to I made sure to get all the cancerous shit out of the way for him. At the beginning.
He plays Hayes twice in 3 weeks at the end of the year.
Yeah. I probably like if I wanted to make it even easier, I could have made that like chef. But
No.
oh man. Yeah, I think you're
George
good
plays
with
AA week 12 and 14.
so Bloke, you're probably gonna have all your players get hurt week 2, and then they're gonna heal again.
Yeah.
They're gonna heal again and
Yeah.
get healthy by week 6, and then when week 6 comes, they're gonna get hurt again. But that's okay because after that you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Unless you play him in the playoffs.
Unless
But
you
I'll
he's
be
a
play.
fraud.
3-3.
Oh,
I
man.
play AA week 1, so I'll get injured to hell and back. But
I face Bloke week 10 once again.
Oh man.
I play Mogson week 4 and 14, Nova 6 and 13, and Chase 2 and 12.
Honestly, I'm fine with facing Bloke week 10 every year because I like having like
Yeah.
one of the main babes to face in the second half of the year. That's not Jacon because Jacon's obviously a rival.
I play Mogson 4 and 14. Okay. I just don't care.
Oh man, it's so like once you see the little board at the bottom of my screen where it shows everything perfectly even. Oh man, it's so satisfying.
I know.
Gosh, and I play Bloke week 11, so that's kind of another rivalry week for me. Because Bloke and I play.
Yeah. You face Bloke the week after I face him.
Yeah, and before my rivalry week stretch.
Yeah, so Jacon has a gauntlet from week 11 on.
Of course I do. I do every year.
Yeah, he is Bloke, and then
Chase,
Nova,
Monster.
and then me.
It's like it gets harder each week. Well, Nova's the hardest team, probably. But
oh man, I'm proud of this. I'm proud of this bog schedule.
yeah, I want to see Chase's schedule. Okay, so he starts out with the vaunted offense, then versus me, then versus doubles. His team will be injured, and then face Nova. Okay, he's lost. He's going to be. Chase plays Nova week 14.
I'm gonna send a message out into the message board.
And in the Instagram chat, too.
I don't know how you do a message board on the PC, so I'm just gonna do it on the phone.
Facing, yeah, Chase and I have bets, so loser has to change your team name to what the winner wants for a month. Both, I guess we'll do it for both games. So if you lose both games, and so what's gonna be the over under for how many times I changed my team name this year?
10, I guess.
Probably more than that. I'm
Oh,
gonna say,
did they replace
15.
the message board with just a normal chat now?
Did they?
Uh,
Shit.
Because it just says league chat on the phone
Wow,
instead
great.
of message board. How am I supposed to make announcements now?
I know.
I mean, I can pin it.
Norway. What was that bloke's team name in 2019?
Yeah, it was.
Looking forward to spanking you, Nova. That was 9 months ago. 15. I just don't care.
Oh man, wait. So what are we doing with keepers right now? Because you said we were doing stuff with keepers too.
Okay, let me see.
The keeper deadline is, I believe, August 27th, right?
Yeah,
now?
I just said that as a random date. It doesn't. It's not. It might change. We'll see. It doesn't have to be.
I need to.
I kind of set my own keepers already. I think I set Allen Stevenson as mine.
I don't. I'm scared. I don't know who to set as mine.
I can't believe it already says week 1 AA batteries. Feels weird.
Oh man, yep. Let's see this schedule. Yep.
It doesn't show it on the phone, but it shows it on your computer for you to get to your you know,
Yeah.
it's weird.
I'm gonna have to refresh because I don't see it yet. Like it doesn't show it.
Draft date. I'll just set an arbitrary date for now. We'll probably change it like 29th or something, the 28th. Like
There we go. Oh man. Oh man, look at those matchups. Oh man, that's beautiful.
I can't wait. I can't wait to lose a double and have my whole team get injured. Really exciting.
Let me X out of this. Stop sharing this, and then I'm gonna share my.
I just don't care. Oh, poor bloke's gonna start out. Poor bloke has Nova though. Like, that's like the worst team to start out against. It's worse to start out against the really good teams like week 1, 2, 3 because they're healthy. You know.
Yeah. It's
But you'd rather lose to them early than at the end of the year.
yeah. So if anything, I think it's good for Bloke.
Yeah. I'm gonna lose to Nova twice. So.
Oh man, week 1: Moxon versus Liberty, Jacob versus Double, Chef versus William, whoever the fuck replaces Cosmo versus Hayes, Devonted Offense versus Chase, Bloke versus Noah.
It's just insane how much Nova kicks my ass. Like, what's it?
Week 2: Moxon versus Nova, Jacob versus Chase, Chef versus Hayes, Cosmo versus Devonted Offense, Double Ass versus Bloke, Liberty versus William. Oh man. Week 3: Moxon versus Devonted Offense, Jacon versus Liberty, Jeff versus Nova, Cosmo versus Bloke, Double Ass versus Chase, Hayes versus William. Oh man, I have to say ass instead of Auschwitz now because he gets so butthurt.
I know, he gets so mad.
He gets literally livid.
Double Auschwitz.
The Mario picture.
Oh yeah, I changed it to that after after I won the championship. I changed it to Mario with the sunglasses from the movie. Oh man. Well, first I made it Thanos. I won it, but at what cost? But
who's Rascals?
that's
Chase.
Yeah. Yeah, I had it as I won, but at what cost? And then like after the plumbing commercial came out, I completely changed it. I swapped it over to this.
Chase will probably change his team in a lot. I think. I don't know. I get the vibe.
Oh man,
It's mine.
We're getting close, Pig. We're getting close to the new season.
We'll see.
We're already 3 months away, Pigs.
I know. I don't know. I'm trying to be terrible or whatever. I'll get smoked. I already know.
Oh man,
It'll be a disaster. Fucking not looking forward to it. I mean, I'm looking forward to it or not because I know I'm just gonna get smoked like week 1.
Rivalry week is going to be complete chaos for the BFL Heroes division.
Well, Nova's the favorite, but
it's going to be the rivalry. The final 3 weeks, the rivalry weeks are going to be. It's going to be a bog bloodbath.
Oh yeah, because you gotta go. If someone can go 3-0, that'd be insane. You know.
Gosh. Oh man, Bloke, I hope you're excited to have double in your division.
You need competition, Bloke. It's time.
I know.
The last 2 years.
You went 6. You went like 5-1 versus your division last year, and like 5-1 the year.
No, I
before.
think I went like 6-0.
I don't remember.
You might
It was
have.
5-1 or 6-0. You dominated it.
Everyone was so bad in that division.
That division was horrible. It's
You
like
need double.
they weren't like Jose bad, but they were pretty damn bad.
Yeah. You need double in there for competition because double and you will be battling it out mostly every year. For the crown.
Oh man, every year Bloke has to face double twice.
No. But it is Double's been in all 3 divisions.
I know, he's just moving. He's like migrating in between every division.
I think this has got to be his permanent home though, because like
Yeah.
the Bloke needs a rival. Bloke and
Every-
double are good rivals.
He wins every division that he's in except for his first year when he went 0
Oh,
and 16.
yeah.
After that, he won all the.
How do you go
like,
0 and
divisions.
16?
How do you do that in fantasy? Like that's insane. The odds of that happening are so low.
0-6. I know, seriously.
I've never seen that in my life.
He's had a weird fantasy career. 0-16 and then won 2 straight division titles. 2 different
God.
divisions.
Yeah.
He could win all 3 in a row. That'd be funny if he does win a division this year and wins all 3 divisions. And then goes on.
First round exit, third year in a row.
Yeah.
But wins all 3 different
Oh, man.
divisions.
I was so honored to be the one to
I
eliminate
know.
to eliminate Double Ass and William in the same year. Oh man, I'm honored.
I was happy that you did that.
Oh man, I did the whole league a favor by getting rid of those 2 fuckers. Because William is so annoying when he complains about his team only scoring 200. Like,
Dude,
my team only scored 220 instead of 250.
it's so annoying.
I love how DJ almost got to the finals, literally not taking his team once.
Yeah, no, he was going to be Luigi. He was going to win by doing nothing.
That's what Chef did in 2019.
I know he like. Well, thank God you were like stacked, so you just destroyed him in the championship. You versus Chef in the championship was like it was like the recent fucking college football championship.
Yeah, it was TCU versus Georgia.
It was literally Georgia versus TCU. That's literally what your matchup versus Chef was in the championship.
And the thing is, my team didn't even do that good, but I still destroyed him.
Your worst week would still beat everybody.
Oh yeah, your worst week was like 200 points back then.
I mean,
you averaged 30 a game.
You had the number 1 receiver, the number 1 quarterback, the number 1 running back, and like I think like the number 2 running back, or he was up there.
I don't think Chef was number 2, but I think he was top 5 back then.
He was top 5, and then
Yeah,
you
and
had
Ertz,
then you still had Ertz, you had Lockett.
Yeah, it hurts.
And that was a really good year from Ertz. Yeah, he was good at every position.
And I had the Patriots defense because Jacob sold it to me.
Gosh, what a year! I had a good team that year too, and like literally everyone who was on Jacon's team that he traded to me that was doing amazing prior started playing horrible when they got on my team. Like Russell Wilson, fuck him.
Oh god, he always
Leonard Fournette.
dies in the second half of the season.
Oh yeah, I learned that the hard way, and then I saw that the exact same thing happened the next year where he died in the second half of the.
Oh yeah, I switched to Rodgers in a second. I switched to Rodgers before the playoffs.
Yeah, just be grateful you didn't draft him last year.
Oh my god! I remember how mad I was that he got sniped from me. By
He was. It's not
Nova.
like he even had a bad second half. He was horrible all year.
He was horrible, but I think he'll be better this year because of Sean Payton.
Well, he has nowhere to go but up, so of course he'll be better.
That's true.
Yeah, how can you get worse than getting roasted by Patrick on Christmas?
Like that literally made me question whether or not he's going to be a Hall of Famer or not.
That's
Yeah.
what he wanted to.
Like that's how bad he was this last year. You know it's bad when Geno Smith performs at like a top like 10, 15 level and you're sitting there performing at like a top 32 level.
And you're playing on a Nickelodeon game. And
Yeah, getting roasted by Patrick Starr.
That's not what he wanted to cook. Did you see the behind the scenes of that? The voice actor who was there. He was watching the game, and the voice actor. They had the voice actor who was there on the microphone, and he was watching it live. Obviously, he was watching it live.
He must
But he-
be. Oh, what? Go on.
Oh no, I was just gonna say he was doing it behind the scenes, and he was fucking. He said it, and he was smiling the whole time.
He must be a big football fan to know about the "Let Russ Cook" meme.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he has to know. He has to be good with football.
And that was
It's such a meme now. It's such a meme because like he's not cooking shit.
I know, it's just him and Hackett were Dumb and Dumber.
And ever since that, like let Russ cook meme, it, like branched out into like actual like normal stuff too. Because like you hear the meme, "Let bro cook."
Yeah.
It got big.
And whenever someone sucks, like get his ass out of the kitchen.
Burning the whole place down.
Who let bro cook?
Yeah, who let bro cook? I remember when the Broncos stadium started burning.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Who let Russell Wilson cook?"
Thank God the Eagles didn't trade for him.
Yeah, no, you saw that right? Where the
Of course they did.
a few days ago, where like
You got lucky there.
they were super close to trading, and
God,
if
they
they
would be fucked. Right
if
now.
they did that, they would not have Jalen Hurts, they would not have AJ Brown, they would not have all these good players. That they wouldn't have
Yeah,
Jalen
they would be-
Carter.
Oh,
Yeah, they'd be fucked. They wouldn't have all these first round picks that they got, and they wouldn't have had AJ Brown or any of these good players that they have. They'd be so fucked.
yeah, I would be like the 2020 team, just forever.
Yeah, like you guys really dodged a bullet there.
Yeah. I'm sure there were also, I think the Commanders were close to trading for him too.
Yeah, but Russell was like, "No,
They-
I want to go to Denver."
Like,
Yeah.
why? Why do you want to go there?
Yeah, of all places, why do you want to go to Denver?
Yeah, because
They
Washington
had
was close to trading for him. We were close to trading for him. There was several teams close to trading for him.
Like the Broncos had sucked since Peyton Manning left. Like, it's not like it's
Exactly.
a location.
Yeah, exactly. I guess he thought that they would be like, oh, they were just a quarterback away from being contenders. Not anymore, because they've gotten rid of a lot of players now, or at least a decent amount.
Yeah, because there's cap there.
They don't have Von Miller or Bradley Chubb anymore. I mean, they have one of the best corners in the league, though.
Yeah.
I think he's like probably like top one or two corners.
They'll be better this year, but they're still kind of in cap. His contract's still screwing them over.
Yeah. When Brandon McManus left, that was the last player from the Super Bowl 50 team.
Oh man,
Not going to be.
No, they're all.
Honestly, I know the Knights have 7 teams left from the 2018 Stanley Cup team, but that's not bad for hockey. I actually don't think it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not like it's like a normal amount I would expect because you play 4 lines a game, you play 6 defensemen. It's not that bad.
Well, it is like the Penguins won 3 cup. They won in 2009 and then won in 2016 with pretty much the same roster almost.
Yeah,
Very similar roster.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Murray just stepped in as goalie.
Yeah. Still had Crosby and Malkin at the
That's
head.
why they let go of Fleury though, because Murray was in net both cup finals. I mean, he played good both cup finals.
Even though
with 2 red hot goalies.
he randomly lost like 7-0 to the Senators in the Eastern Conference Finals. And then the
battled back a lot. But McFlurry was the reason why they even went past Washington that time. Without him, they would have lost that year. And Washington probably would have won back-to-back themselves.
this Panthers team is identical to that Canadians team.
The Panthers are still much better than that Canadians team, though.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
close. They still can bounce back. If they lose game 3, they're done. We're not losing a 3-0 lead.
No, not at all.
But 2-1, it's doable. If we're up 3-1, they can still come back, but I like our chances a lot.
Well, yeah, in the Stanley Cup, it's hard to come back
Yeah.
from 3-1. I don't think Has it? I don't even know if it's happened recently.
I know 3-0 comeback has happened, but that was like 1942.
Yeah, and yeah,
Doesn't really
the
count.
long time.
Oh my God. When Joe Biden hosted the Chiefs to celebrate the Super Bowl victory, Harrison Butker, he he wore a pro-life tie behind while he stood behind Joe Biden.
Oh, man, every time I think of Butker, I just think of what if
Butker.
Butker
What if
fucks up?
Butker fucks up?
Gosh.
Taking him in the 7th round.
Butker. Why did he want to snipe Butker from me so badly?
Because that's all he cared about was sniping ML.
I know he was stupid.
He didn't care about putting a good team together.
It's hilarious. I'm glad that he went out of his way to try and snipe me, as if I had my eyes on a kicker in round 7.
He cost you the title, or he cost himself the title. He would have won that year if he just.
He was like, I was one click away from
And
getting
then why didn't you
Stephon
do
Diggs.
it? Then why didn't you click it?
You could say that about everybody. Everybody was one click away from.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, duh. I was one click away from fucking having a good team.
In 2021, I was debating on taking Taylor, but I took Barkley instead.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's crazy because if you took Barkley this year instead of Taylor, you would have been perfectly fine. You know, because like
Yeah,
Barkley
Just
was
every year different.
Barkley was good this year instead of Taylor. Taylor was bad this year.
yeah.
Taylor was like, it's insane. It changes year to year, every year. Running backs are insane. You can't. Every year is different.
That's why this year there's a lot of wide receivers going, and you got running backs falling far this year. Like
You have
Cook
to base it off last year, but you can't really do that all the time.
Cook is going like round 4 or 5 right now.
Wow, that's insane.
Well, I
Well,
guess
it's because he's
because
on a new team. That's
people
why.
people don't know where he's gonna be, but still.
Yeah,
New team, uncertainty.
he'll probably be in Miami.
I remember, Le'Veon Bell admitted to smoking weed a lot before a lot of games. Now I understand why he was so bad with the Jets. Probably because he wasn't. That's why he was so patient behind the line.
Fuck Le'Veon Bell.
I know he is a dick.
I'm sure he was better though.
He finally admitted that he was being a piece of shit. Like recently, he was like, "Yeah, I was wrong."
Well, at least he can admit to it, unlike the other guy from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, fucking AB. Nothing's wrong with me. You guys are the problem, not me.
I still can't believe that happened in his last game, in the actual game. Like I thought that was. I didn't realize it was actually him. Like the first 10 seconds I saw that.
I know. I just saw a report. I'm like, he did it. I'm like, I thought he finally got back on track, but nope.
That was the craziest thing I saw in football before the Damar Hamlin thing happened.
Yeah,
It's him literally running into the locker room during a game.
it's like I had a dream of Jalen Ramsey dying in the locker room at halftime.
Well, we just received some pretty breaking news that Jalen Ramsey has passed out and died during the locker room halftime
And so,
pep talk.
some guy on Twitter was like, he deserved it. And he got ratio.
Oh, I can imagine.
I remember when I had the dream ABGN died.
Yeah, one less nerd in the world.
I was in the newspaper for some reason. Like, legit, a newspaper. Like, I was reading a newspaper, and that's how I found out. I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
A newspaper is the weirdest way to find out.
I know. Like, why was I reading a newspaper? Like, 2018.
Where do I go to choose my own keepers at on here? Because like, see
Click
my
my
screen.
team. Okay,
Oh,
click on my team, okay?
Oh, I see. It's down here. Choose keepers.
Dreaming about the Golden Knights facing the Blue Jackets in the Western Conference Final.
And the Canadian Blue Jackets replaced the Canadians, and the Golden Knights just destroy them or something.
No, the Stars were losing so bad that the Blue Jackets stepped in. And,
Was this recent or was this Montreal?
yeah, this happened like a week ago, before Game 6.
Oh.
It was pretty similar to what actually happened.
Yeah. We've outscored our opponents 18-4 in our last 3 games. So if we don't win, it's the funny thing is the team. I saw I was just like, it's weird how the Red Wings. I just said this to myself. It's weird how the Red Wings were up 3-0 on the Stars before they won in 2008 and went 6 versus Dallas. But I just saw a stat that the Knights are the best 5-5 team in the playoffs since the 08 Red Wings. in terms of goals, and like her goals, like her percentage goals scored on ice 5-on-5. Like 68% of our goal, like we scored 68% of the goals 5-on-5, and the Red Wings were like 65% that year. So we're like legit, we're like one of the better teams of this millennium 5-on-5.
God, I don't know who to keep between Amon-Ra and Waddle. Like, I want it. Like, my mind is on Amon-Ra, but then I just think about how bummed out I'll be if I see Waddle get a massive touchdown, like he always does, and then I'll just be like, "Damn, that could have been me." Oh gosh, who are your bog keepers, bloke, that you thinking of? Bloke.
Well, what?
I said, who
Oh,
are your bog?
probably Adams and Burrow.
Oh man, that's not bad.
Yeah, you always have Adams. I swear.
I know.
Where's that?
I don't like. I'm leaning towards Amon-Ra, but because of the PPR,
Always have Adams.
because he's a PPR. Amon-Ra is a PPR monster. He's great for this league, but at the same time, I don't know if I want that or if I want the big explosiveness of Waddle, where he could just catch a ball. He can just catch a ball and just take it all the way. It's tough. But with Jamison Williams being suspended, it probably would be Amon-Ra.
Yeah, the Lions are kind of. I don't think they're going to. I'm kind of, sour on how good they're going to be next year. I don't think they're going to be as good next year. They lost a lot with suspensions. Did they even bet on NFL games? It was like NBA games.
Well, the only important player that they lost, and for
but still, that's depth, and that's still distraction.
Jameson Williams was the only real important one.
Still depth and sit. But
Yeah,
it's distraction. It's not how you want to start going to the next year.
yeah. I think
they weren't betting on their own games or teams they play on. Weren't they betting in like other sports or like other games they weren't involved in? That's just stupid to suspend them. Why can't other players gamble on games that don't involve them?
Yeah, if it doesn't involve football, then or like if it doesn't involve the NFL, then who gives a shit?
Or even if it's their other like if they're not involved in the game itself, is it really like?
Yeah, but I guess it's just because the Detroit the Lions like facility in general just does not allow gambling. So
yeah. Well, what are they going to do if a Raiders player does it?
it would be a Raiders player to do it because these fucking Raiders players.
Well, it's Vegas, first of all,
Yeah, it's Vegas, which is known for gambling, and then you also have all these players in Vegas that do horrible, like stupid shit.
Yeah.
And fuck themselves over, like Henry
I think
Ruggs.
Evander Kane admitted to gambling before a game. Well, it's an NFL player.
Did you know John Gruden's coming back to the NFL?
In what capacity?
Oh yeah, he's an assistant, right?
He's like working with the Saints now.
Yeah,
with Derek Carr. Derek Carr again. He's back.
Oh yeah,
Derek Carr.
I didn't even hear.
Yeah, he'll probably. I can see him being a head coach again. I feel like.
I've always thought he was overrated, like with the Bucs, though. I mean,
yeah,
I don't think he's a bad.
I liked him on the Raiders.
Is he a top 32 coach? Yeah, but is he like a Hall of Fame coach? No. Like for the Bucs, he got carried to that ring in 2002.
Yeah,
he's just a mediocre. I think he's a top 32 coach, but I don't think he can get you that far in the playoffs.
No, yeah. We're gonna find out this year if Carr is actually good or not, because everyone you got the people who say, like me, who say he's mediocre at best, and then you got the other people who are like, he's good, he just doesn't have a he's never had a defense to play with.
How does the defense affect how a quarterback plays? I don't
know better than Jimmy Garoppolo.
Because I guess the quarterback doesn't have to keep playing catch up.
Yeah, that's true.
It's still better than Garoppolo at this point, though. Now, like Garoppolo might not even play for the Raiders at this point.
Because he was. Oh, go on.
They can get out of his contract.
I was gonna say Garoppolo might not even play because of his physical.
Yeah, that was stupid, isn't it? But at least they can get out of the contract with them.
Oh man, what were you gonna say, Bog?
I was just saying, like,
Like Derek Carr, he was objectively awful last year. There's no defending
Yeah.
anything he did,
He was just making stupid ass.
and he still had
decisions.
he had Devontae Adams. Like, what more can you give someone?
He was trying to force feed it. He was trying to force it to Adams. Like you have all these other players. I mean, like okay, you gave it to Jacobs a bunch.
Renfro.
Rio, you have Renfro who's there.
I
You
was
have
thinking this
He
insane.
didn't.
last-
I get.
you have
Yeah, I
Matt
know he didn't.
Collins.
Yeah, he didn't have Waller, but it doesn't matter. Waller's always
Waller's
good.
even on the Giants now.
I can't believe I drafted Waller. I was so excited to have him on my team
Oh, he got Waller. No.
when I had all those fucking picks in 2021. I was so happy to get Waller and Ridley and Monty.
Name both of them.
Yeah, Ridley got fucking just decided he just didn't want to play like a little asshole.
And now
And
he's
then-
back.
Yeah, now he's back. And then
Where
Waller-
is really even playing with the Falcons still?
He's with
No,
the
he-
Jaguars.
I didn't remember. Oh, geez.
God, they're gonna be good.
Oh man, yeah.
Just Doug Peterson won the Super Bowl in the second year last time. I'm not saying the Jaguars are going to win the Super Bowl, but they're a sleeper team for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think the Jaguars are going to be bog scary this year. Because now they have more than just Christian Kirk as their wide receivers. You know, they have like Ridley was like elite when he was last in the league, like when he was playing
Yeah.
last.
A lot of people are saying the Lions are Super Bowl hopefuls, but I'm
No.
sorry, you can't win a Super Bowl with Jared Goff.
No,
You just
I mean,
can't.
look at the Rams when they made it with Jared Goff, and Jared Goff couldn't even get them.
They'll
a
probably be some
touchdown.
NFC team that surpasses expectations that competes with like
Yeah.
San Francisco though.
It's probably
always
watch
the
it.
team that
It's
comes
probably
out.
gonna be like the Saints or some shit.
There'll be some team that steps up. I don't know
Or
who.
the Pan-
who'll
it'll be like the Panthers or some shit. I don't know.
like no one thought the Eagles were going to the Super Bowl in 2017.
Or last year.
It was a bit. I mean, people knew they were going to be good, and I think they were an outside chance. But no one even thought the Eagles made that. Like the Eagles were like Friends playoff team in 2017.
Yeah, they were like
No one expected them to
a
be
lot of
good.
people had them finishing like 8-8.
Yeah,
something.
they were like maybe a playoff team. I had them going 10-6.
Nobody
And-
thought the Bengals would be Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
contenders.
everyone thought they would be like 5-11 that year.
I thought they were going to be like an 8-8 type of team. I didn't.
That was the most shocking. I think that was the most shocking Super Bowl team going to the Super Bowl run.
That's all. That's all it took
Yeah.
was Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. That's all it took.
Everyone was like, "What a bunch of idiots for taking Jamar Chase over whatever his
Sewell.
name was." Yeah,
Sewell.
Sewell.
Yeah.
They just needed an offensive line, and I can't believe they made it to the Super Bowl with that bad of an offensive line and only losing by.
Oh yeah. And now they have Orlando Brown, so they're going to be even
Just,
better.
you know that curse though of a quarterback never making it back to the Super Bowl after losing their debut. That's got to end for some time. It's got to end. And
It'll
Burrow
end.
is gonna take it.
I think Burrow will change it. Yeah. I think
Well,
Allen's going to have 0.
The only
Like,
reason
total
I hope
pick.
that doesn't happen is because Double will be post it about it like 50 times. on
Oh
his
yeah, that's
Twitter.
true. That's true. I hope that
It
never
was the
happens.
Warriors, and Devil was like the least passionate about the Warriors.
I hope. I seriously. Okay, so if the Heat win this series, right? I'm gonna see. I don't want to annoy everybody else on my Instagram, so I'm gonna make like a private story.
Close
And
friends. Yeah,
and
close friends.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a close friends and add all you guys to it. That way you can see it too, of course. And I'm gonna tag Double in every single one of the ones that I post.
Oh, I should do that. No, I should do that the Knights win the cup.
Yeah,
I'm praying to God that the Heat win so I can do that.
I know. I want
Oh, I
to
should
see.
do that if we win. If we win the cup, and I should tag Double every time.
Oh yeah, every single post. You look for every single media network source that has it, the announcement of it, and you fucking tag them. Oh man, I'm dreaming. I'm getting my hopes up. So please, Miami win. Please.
I'd be happy with either team, though. Honestly,
Huh?
either Denver or Miami, though. Like legit.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
just glad the
think it
Celtics aren't here.
I like having two different teams that aren't like the same ones over and over.
I'm just glad the Celtics or Lakers aren't in this.
Yeah, I'm glad Celtics, Lakers, or Warriors are not in it.
I don't hate the Warriors anymore. I just only because
Yeah, I don't hate them anymore.
This is
Well,
bad.
double ass.
The only reason I hate them is because double bandwagons.
He tries to claim he's not. He's like I became a fan around 2014,
No, he
2015.
said
2016.
2016. He said 2016 when they were in the midst of their 73-9 season.
what a real fan right there.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
come
like,
on! Out of all the teams you could have picked, you picked the best one.
and then he tried saying that. Oh well, I've been a fan of them this whole time still, so that makes me not a bandwagon.
They were only bad for 1 year. Like, come on.
exactly, and that was when everyone got hurt.
Yeah, it's when their whole team died after going to the finals 5 straight years. That's why they got hurt. They played a lot of extra basketball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
like they were struggling to adapt without Kevin Durant. I guess
They played an extra year. They basically played like 80 extra games of basketball compared to everybody else. That's why the whole team got hurt. You know,
Yeah,
it's the same thing like for the Lightning in hockey. They went to the Stanley Cup 3 straight years. The reason they didn't make it out of the first round this year is probably because they're fatigued and because they had a lot of injuries instead. Well, maybe I don't know if they had a really ton of injuries, but they were fatigued. And Vasilevsky wasn't that good in that series.
yeah,
That's what happens when you go. That's what happens when you have a bunch of deep playoff runs. Your players are fatigued after a long-time players. It's hard to do that.
yeah. Because sports like that, where it's a series, there's a lot of games being played.
Yeah, hockey and basketball. If you make it to the finals, you play an extra 20 games. You play 100 games to get to the final. You play 100.
Yeah, it's
baseball's even worse because they play back-to-back days. They don't get the day in between
They
rest.
play 6 games in like a week. Yeah.
That's why I like football more. It just feels like it's more organized.
Yeah, like baseball, it's 162 games. Like, and very rarely do they get days off. Like,
At least with hockey and basketball, football, it feels like every game matters to some extent because of how.
Yeah, because there's not as many games.
Yeah,
right.
in hockey and basketball, you can be fine. You can lose
You
like
can't fuck
5
up
games.
at all. In
You can lose like
football.
40 games.
Yeah.
Still be fine.
Yeah.
Theoretically, but still.
Because like in football, you could literally be the 3 seed or the 4 seed, and in the final week of the season, you could lose and you could be eliminated. Like that's how like crazy important games are for football, and that's why I like it. The stakes are higher. Plus, I find it more entertaining to watch.
Baseball is not my thing. It's football, hockey, basketball.
I know everything about in terms of rules and everything. I know everything about baseball, but it's just so boring to watch. To me.
My dad hasn't watched hockey since the 90s. Well, I mean, he watched it when we got a team, but he didn't watch it for 25 years. He last watched 94, last time the Rangers won.
God, when the lockout happened. Or no, that was baseball. What the fuck am I talking about? Whenever the lockout happened in 2005.
Honestly, in 2004, it wasn't for the lockout, for 2005, Ottawa could have won the cup. Their team was stacked that year.
Yeah.
They probably would have known Canada's luck. But if not, it would have been Detroit or New Jersey. I mean, I don't know who else could have.
Or Tampa again.
Maybe. I think Detroit.
I don't know, actually.
Detroit or New Jersey.
A lot of teams didn't repeat back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, the league chat is new for fantasy.
Carolina didn't even make the playoffs each time they made it to the cup final.
But it was crazy how we had the same exact final 2 years in a row. The Red Wings and Penguins.
How often does that happen? Very rarely. It's extremely rare for that to happen.
And a different team won each time.
Yeah. It's very rare it happens in sports. I love my team name.
I'm putting the message out onto the league chat.
Soundmaker.
And
Oh, man. course, the Sharks choked in 2009.
We got no. Oh, that was 22. They got 20. It was when they got swept by the Blackhawks. That's right. That was 22.
Or no, they in 2009 they lost to the Ducks while being the first seed.
How many times in the Sharks fucked up in the playoffs?
I'm looking back at the league chat for our. They still have the chats for when we were in the draft, and I was cursing at Nova for sniping my players.
Send the picture, bitch. Send it.
Yeah, I said send the picture, bitch.
Send the picture, bitch.
Oh, you don't know the lyrics, my friend.
Oh, then you got us trying to get Jack here,
Oh my god.
and he never came.
because he would never respond to us.
Yeah,
He missed it. That's right.
Double tried adding him.
Oh, you don't know the lyrics, my friend.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
We'll go back to the top. Go back to the top. Rooster alerts.
Rooster
Rooster
alert. Joel
alert.
said- Oh yeah, Rooster alert.
Oh yeah, I got another my rooster.
Dude, 3 years
Jimmy.
ago. Holy
Jimmy.
shit.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh yeah, when he cut Dak.
Oh,
You so regret cutting him now.
That's when he went 0-16.
Now Joel the pig has him. Double your dumb. Joel. Gosh.
Do you remember that time? Oh, this is random. But do you remember that time when Jose like randomly made a move at like 3 a.m. and it woke us all up or something?
yeah. We all came on at the same time. We're like, what the hell just happened?
I know. Everyone was like, Jacob, why'd you do that? I'm like, what happened? Why did Jose's team randomly make a move? It woke us all up, you know.
Yeah, I remember that too. I saw the notification for that. I was kind of confused.
I don't even know how that happened. It wasn't me. It wasn't any of us. I think it was just it happening later
That
in the
was
day
when Joel used Chef's account to cheat.
to get Mahomes. Yeah.
I thought that was for when Steele and Haight and Hans and all of them were trying to stack each other up.
Well, no, in 2019, Joel accepted a trade for Mahomes on Chef's account.
Yeah. Trying to get him on his team. Yeah.
I remember that. But
They
I
all
didn't know
shared account. They all three had Seth's account for some reason.
Okay, so I guess that was from then probably. No, never mind. This is 4 years ago. I'm Jesus. That's my real name.
This is Joel. Obviously.
Yeah, this is Joel.
Oh,
So I think-
right. I remember that because Chef was randomly mad at you that week. And
Yeah.
he was pretending to be Chef to make things worse.
Giving Joel access to that was the worst idea ever.
I know. Like, why did we trust the guy who deleted the community 15 or destroyed the community 15 times?
To have Chef's account.
Like, we really thought he wasn't going to abuse that privilege.
Of course he did. And I mean, I guess we knew that it would be easy to find out because we found out right away.
Well, no, we didn't. We were like, at first we're like, man, Chef, what the hell were you thinking? Then the next day, Jacon was like, why did you accept that trade? And Chef was like, I never accepted it.
And then that's how we knew.
Yeah.
Joel denied it at first, though.
You know, Joel still sent me a whole bunch of fucking horrible ass trades this past fantasy season.
Jesus.
Of course.
Like he would like try to get like Henry off of me and Hill off of me, and he'd like offer like
A kicker.
a kicker,
For
a kicker,
a defense.
a kicker, and like Juju or some shit. It was so
God,
bad.
he was horrible this year. But of course, he like popped off in the Super Bowl randomly.
Yeah. Oh man, I remember
course.
like Joel offered me I think it's Joel. Yeah. He offered someone it was Steele. Brandon Cooks for Juju. Back when Juju was on the Steelers and Juju was like supposed to be good.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure I took Juju that year and he was
God,
supposed
after
to.
AB
First
left,
year.
he was shit.
Yeah, he was so bad after AB left. He's literally a number 2 receiver. He's not meant to be number 1.
That's why the Chiefs need Hopkins.
Yeah.
Even no, they don't need him because they're the defending champion. But
but they could use him.
Yeah,
Oh God, Jaden.
Billy, bro. Billy, bro. Steal, get Billy, bro.
You
Why
get
did he
Billy.
Just
I-
randomly cut Dak.
2 Giants players on my team, and the Giants are playing now, so that might save me. But the guy I'm
Was
going
it-
up against has a Giant player who just scored a touchdown.
Was he
Why would you cut
talking-
Dak? I don't know what players he could have possibly been talking about in that. What Giants players were relevant last year for fantasy, or not last year,
in
but 3 years ago?
2020?
Yeah, what players?
Well, I
were
know
even
Barkley
relevant?
got injured in like week 2, so I don't know. Did he have Barkley?
I don't remember if he had Barkley or not. Can I see when this was exactly posted? I don't think I can. I don't think I can see the exact date that this was posted.
All those dumb players we had.
Oh yeah,
Trenton Irwin.
Kari Blasingame,
Gary Blasingame.
Travis Johnson,
Trenton Irwin.
Jackie's Patrick,
Tommy Sweeney.
Why does Tommy Sweeney sound familiar?
Cole Kelly.
James O'Shaughnessy. Who are these people?
I love how we always do that every year.
Oh man, I was so mad about this. Purdy got sniped from the transactions. Oh man.
Dumb pig joined the draft.
Logan.
Fuck my fucking horseshit team, and I just don't care. Oh man,
I'm getting tired of picking some of those.
All right.
I'm getting tired too. I've been yawning. Oh man, I'm excited though, pigs. We got the schedule done.
Man.
Oh